Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. You got to bear with me tonight. I'm having audio issues, so I get to hear myself twice. So, we got a poll in the chat and down in the barracks there. Go ahead and take it. We're gonna see who wins, who thinks the Auburn's gonna win, and who thinks Arkansas is gonna win. Take the poll and let's see what you think. So, tonight's show, we're gonna do some pick'ems, talk about some coaches, and just have some general fun. And we apologize about the delay because with the audio issues that just come up right before we started. Technology is a wonderful thing. So let's give a shout out to some of you in the barracks, some of you soldiers that showed up. Nevada County Hogs in the building. Appreciate you coming through. I see Transplanted Texan. I see Rogers. Appreciate you coming through. I could have swore I seen Nisha. There she is. Connor, appreciate you. And now we'll get some other people when they come in, and we'll see them when they come in. And let's bring in then our share screen and let Hog Wild, the other guy, get to some
the
key
other guy.
Let's see here. I thought I already had that wired up. That was my fault. There it is.
Oh, do I need to? I guess I need to zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, if
zoom
you can.
in a little bit.
There you
go. For all
go.
the old folks in the back that still needs some readers.
That's a fact.
All right. So, as we've all heard on several different other places, a new name has entered the coaching mix is PJ Fleck. PJ Fleck is a former wide receiver from Illinois. He played a little bit in the pros. He started his coaching career at Ohio State as a grad assistant, wide receivers coach at Northern Illinois' alma mater for a couple years. Then he went to Rutgers. Then he was a wide receiver coach in the pros. And then he started his head coaching career at Western Michigan, a very terrible Western Michigan team. And now he is the current head coach at Minnesota. A lot of people like PJ Fleck. He's a player's coach, but he's a stern player's coach. He's not going to let you like loaf around and loaf about and think you're just going to get on the field and play half-assed. We can go down here to his record. Hold on, he's coached a lot. Got a lot of stuff here. Anyways, his first year at Western Michigan wasn't that great, but Western Michigan is in the MAC and historically has never really been a great program. His first season, he went 1-11. And then he had back-to-back 8-5 seasons. And then he took Western Michigan to a Cotton Bowl with a 13-1 record. It's pretty impressive if I don't say so myself. What do
Yeah,
you think, Sarge?
yeah. I mean, when you can take a Western Michigan team to 13-1, you got to know a little bit about what you're doing.
I mean, if you just take this 1 year out, I mean, granted, it was his first year. You don't ever judge a coach on his first year unless their name's Chad Morris.
Right.
Um, this man would be 29-11.
Yeah. I mean, you can't argue
That's
with that. And we watched him. We watched him do some stuff.
some speeches.
Yeah, and I want to tell you, he had me fired up. So he
He,
definitely knows how to hype his players up. They are definitely disciplined, and I think I could get behind the row your boat deal.
yeah, he definitely. That's one of his favorite sayings. I mean, in the video that we saw last night, this man said, he's like, you know what? I was digging around in some coal, and he was talking about putting a lot of pressure on his team. And he said, I found y'all at the bottom of this coal bag, and he pulls out a diamond, and he said, this is y'all. Y'all are diamonds out here.
Yeah, he's
So,
definitely
I mean,
motivating for sure.
right. And yes, he started off at Minnesota. Granted, Minnesota they're in a tough conference. They're in the Big Ten. Um, First season 5-7, went 7-6, and then in 2019 he went 11-2, 7-2 in conference. I'm assuming those two losses are to Ohio State and Michigan,
Yeah,
and he won an Outback Bowl. He has not lost a bowl game with Minnesota. Um, and then he had the COVID year, went 3-4, back to back 9-4 seasons. Then he had a little dip in 23, went 6-7. And then in 2024, he went 8-5. And this year he is already up to 5-2 and 3-1 in conference, with that one loss being to number one Ohio State.
yeah. Hey, soldiers in the barracks, man. I see you putting all the points and the gambling in there. We were trying to get that going for you guys. Tonight's was the first night with it, so we're hoping that we get that fixed for you guys real soon.
Now, are we want to talk about Kenny Dillingham real quick, or
Yeah,
any of
yeah.
the
We
other
might as
coaches?
well. I mean, there was some new coaches added to the list today, so we might as well
One of them
talk about
is
it.
Tony Elliott. He's a former Clemson offensive coordinator. His last year there was in 21 as the assistant head coach, offensive coordinator, and tight ends coach. Um, pretty good offensive coordinator resume. But when we look at his head coaching resume, it is not that great. Uh, he's gone 3-7, 3-9, 5-7, and 6-1 this year, with that beating Florida State. I think they also beat Clemson.
Yeah. So I
So,
mean, there's some
and
good
Clemson's
teams,
not that great this year.
right?
They're not that great, but his head coaching career, if we were to hire him, it'd be like hiring Chad Morris. Chad Morris was hired with a losing record. He's 17-24.
Yeah. That
So
I don't know that I feel comfortable bringing him to Arkansas to try to turn us around. You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, I don't think his name even needs to be talked about.
Yeah. We'll just hide him back under the rock where they found it.
Yeah, we're just gonna do this right here, and oh, we just
Nisha, I
deleted
see you
that.
laughing at us. Mm.
All right. So then comes to the newer he's not a new coach in the conversation. His name's been linked to Arkansas of having conversations or being interested in the SEC school. It's Kenny Dillingham, Arizona State's head coach. Um, he's a relatively young head coach. I mean, He's pretty. He's real young.
Yeah.
His first season at Arizona State did not go how they planned. Right, went 3-9, but then the next year he's in the college football playoffs going against Texas.
Right.
He did lose, but he took an Arizona State team that was 3-9 to 11-3, just like that in 1 year. He's already 5-2. He came back and beat the undefeated. Or he beat Texas Tech last week. So he's it would be a home run, very far off, hard to get kind of higher right there. He's also 35 years old. So he's not very old and he doesn't have a whole lot of coaching uh head coaching experience. He was the offensive coordinator at Oregon just a few years ago. But he's a name that's on the list. I think he would be a great hire for a young and up and comer. He would be one of those young and up and comers.
Nisha says I don't want none of them.
Oh well. Well, Nisha likes LSU gymnastics, so we're just not going to judge her. We love her, but then here comes another head coach. He's the head coach of North Texas. I know it's a G5 program. His head coaching record ain't nothing to like write home about. I mean, it seems like a lot of these G5 coaches come from Incarnate Word in Division Two. So, I mean, nothing real flashy about his record. He's 6-1 this year, and I mean, he has a winning record as a head coach, and he has a winning record at North Texas, but it's North Texas. Um, Nothing to write home about him. I think he has a high flying offense, but I think we saw that get shut down against Florida State, Southern yeah, Southern Florida.
One of them Floridas.
Yeah, and then we got old retread Bobby Petrino, Nisha's favorite.
That's a fact.
Who's already been an OC at Memphis, Auburn, Florida State, and Oregon.
He's been around the world and back. That's for sure.
Who's that?
Him, Bobby.
Bobby P.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby P's been everywhere under the sun.
Right. Nisha says she wants Andy Reid.
We are not going to get Andy Reid, Nisha.
I would take him, but I don't think he's coming.
I don't think he's coming at all. That would be a real shocker.
Yeah.
We know Bobby's tenure, first year at Arkansas, 5-7, 8-5. We're not even going to count the Big East. It's not even a thing anymore. But he went 11-1 in Conference USA. That's still a thing.
Right.
Then he took over the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers for 1 year and then went back to Louisville. In 2018, sadly, his father passed away, and he did not have a very great season at all. But in his second stint at Louisville, he did go 77-35. Then after there, he took a year off of coaching and went to Missouri State. He still had a winning record. And so far, he is 0-2 as the interim head coach of the Razorbacks again. He has an all-time record of 137-73.
And we fixing to talk about if he's going to go 0-3 as the Arkansas interim head coach.
I don't think that's going to happen, but somebody may be able to convince me it might.
That's right. So what do you?
Then we have the.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you want to go over?
No.
Do you want to go over Rhett Lashley real quick?
I mean, he's always a possibility.
He was talked about He's always a possibility. He's from Springdale, Arkansas. You know how everybody loves their Arkansas homegrown boys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's his fourth year at SMU. He started off before SMU paid their way into the ACC. His very first year in the ACC, he went 11-3, 8-0, perfect in conference. That's pretty crazy.
Right.
Um, I don't know who his three losses are to, but he is already this year 5-2 and 2-0 in conference. The ACC is not a very strong conference. I think they only have one good team, and that is Miami
Right.
and SMU. So he's a possibility. He's still relatively a young head coach. Um, and we got two more coaches on this list. Hold on. We have James Franklin. Uh, he has a long tenure at Penn State, as we all know. He's one of the first coaches in a long time to have Vanderbilt in a winning, uh, having success. Uh, you know, about the same time Bobby Petrino was fired, and then he went to Penn State where he made his mark for his coaching career. He dipped down a little bit in the between the COVID seasons, but then he rose back up in the ranks, and he went to the playoffs last year, made it to the second round. Actually, he made it to the semifinals, sorry, and he lost to Notre Dame. And then he went 3-3 this year, and they fired him. Overall at Penn State, he was 104 of 45 and 64 and 36 in conference.
That's a tough.
So,
That's the tough pill to swallow.
well, I mean,
The dude wasn't that bad, and they just like you gone.
Nick Saban said it best himself. I think they did you wrong. I think they did
Yeah,
you
I
real
think I could
wrong.
find a case for him doing him wrong too.
He went 8-1 in conference last year, and that's playing. He either beat Michigan or he beat Ohio State. I don't know which one he beat, but he went 8-1. So, and
Welcome to
then
the
then
show,
here we go.
Bobby.
This is the guy that I want, Alex Golish. Dude's an offensive genius. He's the new offensive genius taking over Bobby Petrino's role. But he's nothing like Bobby Petrino. He actually gets along with people. Um, he was recently the offensive coordinator at Tennessee, where he coached them in 2021. Um, he helped Tennessee shatter 8-team single season records, including 511 points. Total offense was over 6,100 yards. He had over 67 touchdowns. Um, he had a record in total first downs of 316, 164 rushing first downs. Fewest interceptions thrown was 3 the whole entire year, and passing efficiency was 167-10, which is damn near perfect. Tennessee improved their scoring offense by 101 points, going from 108 in the country to from going from somebody didn't even to seventh. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
Well, this is a smooth brain show, so you don't have to worry about
You're
that.
right. I don't know how to read.
We set the bar low on this show.
Anyways, he's turned a historically terrible South Florida team into a winning program. Not winning, not going like undefeated or anything, but I think when he got there, they were, I want to say they were like 3-36.
Yeah.
All time. And he's, back to back 7-6 seasons. He's 6-1 this season. He's already beat a top ranked Boise State team, or not top ranked, but in the top 25. And then he beat a Florida team. I believe they were ranked at the time. Beat them, and so he's already got an SEC win.
Right.
So why not?
He's a big.
And that's all I got.
He's a big name out there. That's for sure. He's being talked about a lot.
Right.
So there's
The only bad thing, guys, is if he catches fire and Ryan Day gets fired, his alma mater is Ohio State. So would you rather be a head coach at Arkansas or Ohio State?
Yeah, and we probably all know the answer to that one.
And with Golish coming, he will actually bring something to Arkansas that we haven't had in a long, long time. Balanced on both sides of the ball, like Tunka said. Top tier DC.
I'm hearing myself though. Yeah.
And that's all I got for the coaching search update this week. It's about the same.
All right, so let's go on and drop this. Well, I'm gonna drop the link to get the if anybody wants to call in and give their opinions on what we have discussed, and we're gonna pick some games, and we're gonna pick. We got some random games, and we're gonna see who picks closest to getting them all right. I apologize for the way the show is going because when you hear yourself talk, it drives you nuts.
It makes me sound like I'm drunk.
Yeah, it's like I got a
Man, that graphic turned out real great. That
yeah, it did for sure. And I don't know why you're not. And oh Lord have mercy,
look
you gonna stop?
at that good looking man right there.
We're gonna put Tonka Todd there instead of me.
Oh,
There
good Lord. Oh, great heavens.
I had all this set up and I don't know why it just went crazy.
Hey, what does Mo always say? Production on the fly, baby.
That's it, man. But the good thing about us is we have not reached that pinnacle yet of fine hog quality show. But it's gonna get there.
We're learning.
Like the more I do, the more I kind of mess things up. Oh, somebody else is coming. Who we got? Oh, Scout King. We'll get him in here. I know he got something.
What's that? What's that always?
Scout King, how you doing?
What Ty said. Who you gonna get?
There he is. I can hear you. How you doing tonight?
No, can't complain.
You sound tired, bro.
No, that is how I always sound.
I know.
Ain't no loafing loafing over here.
That's the voice of the loafing right there.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear Scout King got into my broccoli.
Yeah. You better leave Coach Broccoli
I
alone.
wish I used to.
I don't think he can do that with the job.
So
I'm a real refugee now.
I hear you. So first of all, I guess we'll start with you two. Is Nisa, you don't want to close up at me. That I'm sorry for that. I scared y'all with that close up, but. So Scout King, who you picking for to win Saturday? The Hogs or Auburn?
Arkansas.
You really think Arkansas is going to win?
Yeah.
Why? Tell us why you
They
believe.
probably.
Why you believe that?
Is it supposed to be raining that game again?
Yeah, a lot of rain.
Sure hate that.
It's
Well,
gonna be like 2 inches of rain, it's according to what they're saying. Now, you know how weathermen are.
so we might have another weather delay, huh?
Yeah, no, it's not really supposed to be storming. It's just heavy rain. So
Okay. I say I believe, like I say, we always matched up against Auburn pretty much year in and year out. You know, and the years we probably did get blowed out or something like that, either because they was contending for something, either we just end up for some part of our season we just end up letting the rope like we did against Notre Dame. But other than that, we pretty much match up against Auburn.
yeah, I think if this week is our best chance for a win in my books. If I was gonna choose a game, I think. Well, let me rephrase that. Until I saw our injured list and half our team was injured, that kind of worries me. Tonka, who you got?
Yeah.
And we'll come back. Hold on,
Yeah.
we'll come back to you.
Yeah, I would have to pick Auburn in this one.
You still going Auburn?
Simply because, simply because it's Arkansas's got a really good offense. Auburn has a really good offense. Arkansas has a defense that's non-existent. Auburn has a pass game that's non-existent. So, Arkansas is going to have to stop the run, which is something we haven't done. And if it's going to rain, that means they're going to double down on the run. So it's kind of best versus best and worst versus worst in this matchup. I still think Auburn finds a way to pull it out.
Yeah,
I got something to kick into that.
You're okay. I was coming to you next, and Roger, I'm going to get to your question there. We are going to name the mascot tonight, so you guys start thinking of a name for the guy in the corner down here that's shooting facts at you. So just whoever comes up with the best name is going to be the name of the Razorback Recon mascot. So go. Did you finish, Tonka?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Hog Wild, and I got to get your camera back on. Sorry, man.
So Arkansas is going to win this one, and this is how they're going to win this one. Auburn is starting a 17-year-old at center. Their starting center is out. We may not have the best defensive line, but have you ever seen a freshman center succeed in the SEC?
Right.
First game out?
No.
Cool. What type of heart he got?
Jackson Arnold is statistically the worst quarterback in the SEC. He doesn't scare me. He can't pass the ball down the field. I mean, the dude has 5 touchdowns all season long. But he doesn't turn the ball over, but he makes mistakes in crucial moments. They haven't scored over 20 points against an SEC opponent. I'm not too worried about Auburn. I'm taking Arkansas in this one. And Hugh Freeze looks like a defeated man on the sidelines, which makes his team look like defeated young men over there begging for the AD to give him some backing.
Welcome to the show, Hog Wild. I brought you
Don't
back.
mind me. I'm just eating my meat sticks over here.
That's all right. You were disappeared off screen. I had to figure out why that all changed, but we got you back.
What do you think, Sarge?
Man, I'm going to tell you, I want to pick Arkansas. I do, but I'm going to tell you what's going to keep me from doing it is the fact that Arkansas will Arkansas at the end of the day. So I think that I think Auburn's going to win. I just don't see us being able to pull it off because they've yet to prove to me that we can win. We're like I said last week, we are the best almost team in the country. But you can guarantee you, if we keep it close, we are going to find a way to lose it at the end of the game somehow, some way. And it's just one of those things where it's like, it's Groundhog's Day. We got to break the loop, and I just don't. I can't pick you till you can show me you can win. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
We're in the twilight zone, Sarge.
Bro,
we're not in Groundhog.
We're
in the twilight zone.
The Crypt Keeper, man. It's crazy how that that works. So, Scout King, what do you think the score is going to be?
I'm just mad if it's a pour down rain affair and like you have that type of rain that like you like damn boy they got to play in their game. If it's light rain, just some manageable type rain. But 9 times out of 10, I would look at the weather. All that the whole region gonna be in a lot of rain. So I say something like 17-10.
17-10. It's gonna be a close, slow game. What do you say, Tonka?
Yeah, for Monday, I predicted a 30-point blowout.
Go ahead, Scout King.
As you remember, Monday I predicted a 30-point blowout, but I didn't know it was gonna rain. But since it's go for sure be raining, I go with 17-10.
All right. Yeah. Hog Wild, is it better now? Does it seem better?
Hold on, let me turn it up. I talk.
All right. I turned it down
better.
a little bit. And hopefully, because some people said I was too quiet, and then now I'm too high.
It might just be in here. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I apologize, folks. We'll get this ironed out. Last week we had it no problem, and now this week the gremlins are in here messing around. They trying to aggravate your boy, so we ain't gonna let that happen. One thing I will say, we got 17 people watching. We got 18 likes. Again, you guys in the barracks when the soldiers are killing it, and we appreciate it, even with all the problems and everything. You guys are still showing love, so we appreciate you. Just bear with us. These early shows are gonna have a problem, here and there, and when you have a guy running it that's got a smooth brain. When stuff like this happens, I'm just like, call customer support and we'll fix it afterwards. So just hang in there with us. I promise it'll get better. So Hog Wild, what you said it was Arkansas. What did you say the score was going to be?
You skipped Chunka.
I know. We'll go back to him.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to say that Mike Washington, Braylon Russell, and Taylor Green are all going to be over 100 yards rushing.
So
I think this game is going to be – I think Taylor's still going to spin the ball because I think he can spin the ball in the rain. If he can spin the ball in the snow, as long as those receivers can catch it, I think he might have 250 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. and 2 on the ground. So I'm going to go 35-14 Arkansas.
35-14. All right, Tonka, how about you?
And Deuce Knight's going to replace Jackson Arnold in the second half.
Ooh. Nisha says
Wow.
Brisky. Hey, B Hall, what's up, buddy?
I think the final score. I think it's going to be a rather high scoring affair because when you're dealing with mud and muck, you're dealing with a lot of times a lot of slipping because some guys don't like wearing the longer cleats that you need to have to get traction. A lot of guys don't like wearing those because it can slow you down speed wise. But even with all that, I still think it'll be a relatively high scoring game. Um, I think it'll be something along the lines of Auburn 38, Arkansas 35. I think Bobby Petrino loses yet another one score game.
Yeah.
Very good possibility.
Yeah, it is a very good possibility. Yeah, Roger says it'll be a hospital injured player game. Low lucky score 17-14. Razorbacks win. It could be
AJ Jackson at the helmet.
It could be. Dude, I'm seeing some killer names from you guys in the barracks out there. That's gonna be hard to pick, but we're gonna pick one for the end of the show is over. I'm trying to star them as you guys put them out there to so we got them to pick from at the end.
Lieutenant Porkchop had me laughing a little bit.
Yeah. Brisket. Miss Kathy says brisket. Roger says pork skin. Miss Kathy said pork rind. So there's been some good ones. There's been some good ones. Uh-oh. Look at Ken Ray. Sergeant Bacon. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's see. Joe Cool. Hey, man, what's going on? We said we were able to score on A&M and we'll be able to score on Auburn. I'm taking the Hogs in this one. Well, tell us what your score is going to be. Oh, it looks like B Hall. B Hall, what's going on, buddy?
Look at that.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Same thing, man. We just having some huge audio issues, man, because it's hard to run a show when you can hear everything twice in your ear. But we're going to power through it, man. We're going to power through it.
Say what?
Do you have a good break from your mental vacation?
From all of us hard-headed people?
Oh, no, it ain't nothing, bro. I'm just been all over into social media. I was just like, I really just need a break.
I'm really
just needs it from time to time.
What it is I'm really just fed up with all the rumors about shit, and it's just like we don't know anything. Let's just keep it as that.
That's a fact right there. That's a true statement. Taiwan, welcome to the show. Taiwan Porter says 31-21 Hogs.
I'll give you my prediction real quick.
Go ahead. Come on.
It's going to be another rainy day.
Yep.
We're going to go against probably the worst offense in the SEC, and they're going to face against the worst defense in the SEC. I think, I think defense will get a couple of stops because their offense is terrible. So I think it's possible with this game. I don't see Auburn slowing down Arkansas scoring. I think we got a high-powered offense. I think we can score just about every drive. I mean, they have shown it. It's just the second half that has me a little worried. Can you continue to keep scoring? Can you score more than 14 points? So I mean, but I really have Arkansas winning by 14 in this one.
You care to throw some numbers down?
I think Taylor Green's gonna have. I'm gonna say. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some numbers down. If I had to say the score, it's gonna be a rainy day. Um, I just don't really see Auburn's offense really doing a whole lot. Um, I get it about our defense, but I think when it comes up a matchup with two of the worst on each side of the ball, I think. I think all we do is just shut their run game out, and I think we have a chance to really kind of put them out because that's all they're going to try to do. Um, so, I mean, if I had to give a number, I'm gonna say give me 14-28.
14-28. That's enough. All
Yeah,
right.
I don't see it being high. It's gonna be rainy.
Yeah. Weather's definitely going to play a factor into it. That's for sure. Okay, so let's throw a couple other games at you guys and see how you do and what you think about them. One I picked out. Well, actually, let me give the man the credit. Tonka Todd picked these games for us all to choose from, and we'll start with this first one from the ACC. SMU, who's 5-2, at Wake Forest, who's 5-2. Scout King, we'll start with you. If you had to pick that game, who you taking?
Where they playing at?
They're playing at Wake
Wake Forest.
Forest.
At Wake Forest. I say they about tit for tat. Both of them about the same tit for tat type team. Uh, I say SMU probably edge about because of their quarterback. Might end up breaking loose. He the difference. I think he gonna be the difference in the game because we can do it with his legs. And he a pretty decent poised quarterback if he keep it together. Every quarterback ain't gonna be perfect every game. They college kids anyway. So if this ain't one of them, if this is one of his good weeks, he could be the difference. So I go with SMU.
All right, Tonka, how about you?
I actually think Wake Forest shocks the world and beats SMU. I think SMU drops game number 3 at Wake Forest.
Nice. Behold.
Ain't gonna lie. I mean, Tonka has a good point, but I just think SMU's offense is just gonna be too much for Wake Forest. So I'm gonna have to go with SMU to keep on rolling.
Yeah. Hog Wild. What say you?
I'm gonna take SMU just specific. Kevin Jennings is a dog. He's a dog. I if he was our quarterback, he'd be a dog too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take SMU, and since it's at Wake Forest, I'm gonna say they beat Wake Forest by 10, so a touchdown and a field goal.
Okay. I would probably say I'm going with the general consensus, and everybody in the barracks seems to be thinking SMU is going to win this too. So I think I'm going to side with my soldiers and pick SMU too. Rhett Lashley's a little too much for Wake Forest, and he continues the role that he's on. Is in
Wow.
my opinion.
So I'm the lone wolf pulling for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Let's go
Yeah.
Oh,
Wake
Well,
Forest. Woo!
you are the only one that picks while on the broccoli.
That's right.
So
That's right.
we're gonna see because I'm gonna keep these, and I'm gonna next show we'll revisit this and see who was right.
Hey, Sarge, can I say? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say something to Tonka. You know what makes me choose SMU is SMU has a quarterback that's been in the playoffs, so I think experience is really gonna matter.
Yeah, Bobby Shears.
That's a
Now
really good point.
Here you go, Tonka. Bobby says, I'm going Wake Forest. They gave Georgia Tech all they wanted. So there you go. You got somebody in the barracks on your side, too.
That's right, Bobby.
Joe Cool, yeah, says SMU. I like Rhett and his offense, so I'll take SMU. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the overall consensus, but we'll see. Tonka's third pick out of the Big 12. This one's a pretty good one, too. This one's going to be a tough one to pick, I think. Houston, 6-1 at number 24, Arizona State, who's 5-2. But this Arizona State team is better than that 5-2 record, I promise you, because they burned me twice in our pick'ems on both of them. So we'll go around the horn and we'll start with you, Scout King. Who you going?
Did you say
Houston
is it
or
at
Arizona
Houston?
State? It's at Arizona State.
Oh,
Is it a night game?
Barracks.
You know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
if it was,
I think so. I think it starts at. I think kickoff is at 7 on that game.
Don't ask so many questions, Scout King. Just pick
Okay.
the game.
Now all that matters, cause see Arizona, both of them teams is kind of I didn't watch so many of them type of games with Houston, Arizona past probably about 6 years, and they always have a pop up season every now and then. So uh, I think I'm gonna go with Arizona State at home.
Arizona State. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question, Scout King. When you on Mo's show and OD show, the Woo Pig and the Hog Wild podcast, they can't get you to stop talking. You come on my podcast and I can't get you to keep talking.
I'm just trying to be cordial because
Bro, this
I
is the
go crazy.
one podcast where you can come on and talk and I give you as much time as you want, and you the shortest take I've seen since I've seen you on podcast.
No, but
Go ahead, Scout. Break it down,
what you
baby.
just say. Hello, what you just say? Well, don't quit asking questions.
No,
Let's
well,
answer. Let's answer.
you know, I have to give you a hard time, bro. That's me and your thing. I look forward to seeing
Okay.
you every show, baby. But the only thing you gotta cut you don't gotta cut your take short on my show. My show is give it all you got.
No. When I'm gonna tell you the reason why I go like I do on other shows, cause some then piss me off, and I be wanting to give my opinion across, and it seems like every time it's time for me to talk, I get cut short. Everybody is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking at the same time, and that's why it seems like I talk a lot.
Well, just know your takes here are you can give your full take and you ain't got to worry about it here.
Yeah, we ain't talking about nothing right now. So it's Arizona. I probably go undefeated on these picks. So Arizona State.
There he is. That's the Scout King I was looking for. All right, Tonka, who you got? Houston 6-1 or 5-2, number 24 in the country, Arizona State.
Well, the story of this is going to be another great game to watch. For those that love watching college football, circle this game and get your popcorn ready. Both teams have explosive offenses, right? Both teams can light up the scoreboard. The difference is Houston has a bit of a defense, and they ain't scared to bring the wood. Therefore, since y'all know I love defenses so much, I'm going Houston pulling the upset over a ranked Arizona team, and I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a really, really, really close game, and I think Houston wins by like 3.
Ooh, okay. B Hall.
And I got a name. I got a name for your character.
Yeah.
Sarge is snot nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good Lord. On that note, Jeff, it's good to see you back in the building. Appreciate you coming through hanging out in the barracks tonight. B Hall, who you got? Houston, Arizona State. At Arizona.
Well, I think Arizona State's good. I think Houston's greater. But I think Sam Levitt's better. Give me the Sun Devils. We got a
No.
future
There you
Heisman
go.
candidate next year in that man right there.
You heard it here first.
I have to agree with B Hole on the Heisman candidate thing. That dude is the truth. That dude is the truth at Arizona State. But he gonna lose
He's
against
only
Houston
a,
though.
he's
All
only
right.
a sophomore. He was a
Well,
freshman in the
we'll see.
playoffs last year.
We'll see. Hog Wild, who you got?
Well, let's see. Houston's coach is Willie Fritz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me the guy that's 30 years younger than him. I'm taking Kenny Dillingham. He's that dude he just finds a way for his team to win games, man. He's a dog. He knows how to pump up. If they're over there moping on the sideline, he's gonna get in their ass. They're gonna be pumped up and ready to go.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm gonna say
I'm not gonna throw a score on there, but they gonna win.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm sorry, Arizona State, but you burnt me, and I'm not gonna pick you. I'm just not, because you burnt me, and I'm tired of that. Twice. I'm 2 points behind in the pick'ems, and it's because of you. So come on, Houston, smack them in the mouth. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's the only reason
All
I'm
right.
picking Houston. I don't know nothing about Houston, but I know that I hate Arizona State for burning me twice in the pick'ems. So Houston, you my team. Let's do it.
Hey, Sarge.
Yeah, what's up?
I like these little picks that we're doing right here. I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna bring this on Thursdays, man. We just gonna pick random games and have some fun, and just see who can pick the best.
Shoot, I hope y'all got some more games to pick because there's some still good ones left.
Yeah, well, I got to give the Hog Wild podcast and Mo over there a big salute, because my man picked up all the great games this week on the schedule, and we were going to use that, but I didn't want everybody out here telling their teams who they were going to pick for their pick'em. So
it don't matter.
we went and found some. Tonka's homework assignment for today was to go pick us some games. So, and I think he did a pretty good job. The fourth one.
See, that's how you find out how to who know football when you get these non-obvious games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, that everybody don't watch. You see what I'm saying? That's how you know football.
Yeah, and see, you're lucky Tonka picked him, because I had some picks that were like Bob School of the Blind versus Charles School of the Deaf. That I was like, ain't nobody gonna know who these teams are. So Tonka did a better job than me. So let's go to number 4 in the Big Ten. We got our boy PJ Fleck, future Arkansas head coach, bringing back Lindsey to Arkansas. Minnesota 5-2 against Iowa 5-2 in Iowa. And we'll start with you, Scout King. Well, I love that look Bobby B Hole's giving me.
Okay.
Can you repeat that name one more
Okay.
time?
PJ Fleck.
No, you're tripping.
He's coming to Arkansas. Get ready, folks.
Bro,
He's bringing Lindsey with him too.
I got a bone to pick with Todd. If he ain't got Old Dominion one of these games, he ain't do his job.
Ain't nobody know who Old Dominion is,
Old
man.
Dominion?
They play basketball, don't they?
Hey, I honestly, I had Old Dominion wrote down that was the 6th game, and I was like, I've got to pick 5. But I think Scout, you're gonna love the 5th game. I think the 5th game you're gonna be like, all right, I forgive you.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah. Just hold
I'm
on a
gonna go. With,
second.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Iowa.
Iowa, the Hawkeyes, gonna pull out the victory over Minnesota and the future Arkansas head coach and new quarterback for 2026.
No, KJ better
Conca,
than him. He bet. He
who do you
better than
say?
Lindsey.
Lindsey's coming, man.
Oh
You heard
yeah.
it.
So this is a really tough game to pick, and that's one of the main reasons why I selected this game, because both these teams are kind of even, really, when you look at what they do, right?
Yeah.
I think though that Minnesota's defense is what's going to carry the day against Iowa. Give me my man PJ Fleck rowing the boat
Yes,
to beat
sir.
Iowa
Come
at
on.
Iowa,
Get
baby.
on the bus. It's coming to Arkansas. Get ready. It's fueling up.
What made you think
Behold.
that?
You're
Hey,
gonna make him
first of
throw
all,
up.
what have I? Let me say this. What have I missed?
You
Have I
missed
missed
it,
something?
man. Took that couple 5 minutes off the internet, and you get left behind, man. That's the new thing. PJ Fleck coming to Arkansas, bringing Lindsey.
So here is what the rumor is, right? So rumor, behold. So get your packet of salt ready. You feel me on this?
Oh, here's this. I
So
don't give a damn who it is. I mean, I don't even care if it's
right,
Bobby at this point. I just want to win, bro.
I hear you.
right. Oh yeah. Well, there according to rumor, there are. It's down to like basically 2 coaches, basically. And if these 2 coaches turn Arkansas down, then Bobby will be the head coach. Okay, that's the rumor. Arkansas has interviewed James Franklin. That has happened. Arkansas offered James Franklin the job. James Franklin said, "Hold up, I want to go to my interview with Florida first and see what they offer, and then we can go from there." Number 2 on that list is PJ Fleck from Minnesota, and I would highly recommend you check out PJ Fleck, Behold. He
I mean,
always has a defense in the top 30. His NIL is way poorer than what Arkansas has to play with. He can find talent, he develops talent, and nobody transfers away from Minnesota. All he does at Minnesota with pennies to buy a team is build winning teams. Only 2 times at Minnesota has he won 7 or less games. Otherwise, he's winning 8, 9 games. He took Minnesota and won the West in the Big Ten and went to the Big Ten championship game a couple of years back. Yeah, I would highly recommend you check him out, Behold. He's
I mean,
worth
I was
looking
gonna.
into. Now, his offense is kind of suspect, you know what I'm saying? But his defense is there.
It's more like a Brett Bielema kind of offense.
Yeah. All
Oof.
right, Connor. Welcome to the show. We'll get you. You can get caught up here. We'll let you. We'll go back and let you make your picks from the beginning. Auburn 3-4 at Arkansas 2-5. Who you got?
Um, Auburn.
Why?
I just we play down to our opponent every week, or up to our opponent every week, and can't close it out, no matter what it is. So, I mean, we looked bad against the Memphis team. We looked okay against Arkansas State, against Alabama A&M. We competed against Ole Miss, competed against Tennessee, competed against A&M. We'll compete against Auburn, even though Auburn doesn't have a great offense. Um, they can stop the run, and they have a good run game. Um, my score for that game is 28-27. I think that we try to go for 2 and fail to convert.
Yeah. Okay. So how about the second game in SMU 5-2 at Wake Forest 5-2?
Give me SMU.
Hog Health, welcome to the show. He's got Arkansas in the pick. SMU, okay. Next one was Big 12 was Houston 6-1 and Arizona 5-2 at Arizona.
Arizona State.
Yes, Arizona State. Sorry. This double hearing has got me all messed up.
Give me Arizona State.
Okay. The next one is Minnesota, the next head coach and the quarterback for Arkansas, and at 5-2, and Iowa at 5-2.
Give me Minnesota.
There you go. Get on that train. It's coming. The bus. Sorry, we don't take trains around here. Okay, here we go. This is the number 5 pick of G5 conference.
I'll take Minnesota too.
Oh, sorry about that, other guy.
Yes, join that Gopher train, baby.
Telling you. Ken Ray, I appreciate that, bro. Make sure you hit that like button. You guys doing a wonderful job out there. I appreciate it.
Got a
B-Hole didn't go yet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all over the place, man. See, thanks. Behold, who you got?
Good.
Minnesota and Iowa.
It's, I love the colors of Iowa. And I think Iowa's the better team. I know y'all gonna hate me for this.
We don't hate anybody.
Go first.
There you go. Hey, that bus is loaded down coming to Arkansas.
Yeah, baby.
Nisa says Arkansas is broke or broke down. One of the two. Said that bus ain't gonna make it. It's gonna fall apart before it gets out of Minnesota. Nice, come on, girl. Give us a little bit.
I just think Minnesota has just been one of them teams that's played pretty well in their conference. So, I mean, out through the years, I mean, they're one team that I'm always that's where Josh Allen came out of, I believe.
Yeah.
So
No, he came out of Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, the other ugly uniform school.
It's something about the Golden Gophers that in the past couple of years, I don't even care who their coach is. It's not about him, but it's just they've always seemed to entertain me the way they play.
Jeff wrote a book in that comment right there. Jeff said, Fleck would be an unwise choice for Arkansas. Lindsey is not an SEC caliber QB. Sorry, I know he is local, but they can't afford to have Lindsey's money influence just because their son disaster. I agree. You're right. And trust me, I'm just clowning. I'm not saying that they're coming or that situation. I'm just having a little fun. But you make a valid point. As always, Jeff, your points are always on point, if you will. Okay. Did I get everybody for the Minnesota-Iowa game? All right. Hog Wild, you got to keep me in check, man, because I cannot focus with hearing myself twice.
I got you.
We're going with G5 now, and this one is for Scout King. We got South Alabama at 1-6, at Georgia State at 1-6. So who is going to get their second win of the season?
Oh, good Lord.
This is the battle of the bottom of the barrels. Of course, they're only one win behind us at Arkansas, so can we talk?
Right.
Who at home?
Georgia State. They playing at Georgia State. I think they seat like 550 people on the lawn in their stadium. I'm just clowning, Barrett, because I don't know. I don't know how big their stadium is.
I'm gonna go with Georgia State.
Georgia State. What makes you pick Georgia State?
They kind of usually I want to say they kind of fell off last year. They usually haven't fell out a decent team. They kind of like us. They lose a lot of close games. They should have won.
Right. Yeah.
If I'm thinking about the right one, I might be thinking, is it a Georgia Southern?
Yeah.
And
There's
that's
a
the one
Georgia
we
Yeah.
Southern
played.
too.
Georgia. Okay, well, I still go with Georgia State. I'm
Okay.
probably thinking about Georgia Southern, but
It's
I
hey,
go with Georgia State.
they close to the same. It's close enough. Tonka, this is your pick. Who you got?
Well, so far I have picked opposite of Scout Team in every single one of these. Now, I too would like to pick Georgia State, but to keep picking against Scout Team just so me and him have something to talk about later. I'll go Southern Alabama. I think they find a way. I think God smiles on them this one game and gives them a win over a very tough Georgia State team.
All right. And B Hall is left a bit. There he is. He back. B Hall,
Ain't left.
South Alabama, bro, 1-6, and Georgia State 1-6. Who you got?
Two trash teams.
Man, I'm telling you,
Two
sharing the
bottom
same barrel.
feeders. If I was fishing, I would stay away from the carp.
Mm.
So, but I mean, if I have to, I like the effort that Georgia State plays with, but I like the underdog. So give me South Alabama.
South Alabama. Connor, you in the building? Are you cooking fish again?
I'm here.
He
Nah,
could.
I'm not cooking fish. I'm cooking some deer steak. I told y'all I'm getting ready for the games and stuff. I'm getting everything prepped.
Okay, so we got South Alabama at Georgia State.
Give me Georgia State.
Why? He said because it sounds
Hard to go.
cool.
Hard to go against the Georgia team this year.
Well, they ain't nothing like their big brother. I promise you that.
May
That's
not
your
be,
big
But
brother.
I can't argue with you though because I have no logic for which one I'm going to pick either. So I feel you. Hog Wild, give us
they're
your
playing right now.
blessed opinion on this game.
South Alabama played Auburn this year, right?
I don't have no idea.
I think so. Yeah.
And they only lost by 2 touchdowns
hmm
because Auburn's so terrible. Yeah, I'll take South Alabama in this one because if they can hang with the SEC team and score 14 points on that SEC defense, I think they're going to stomp a mud hole in Georgia State.
Okay, I can take that.
Let me add the state in there because they ain't touching Georgia.
I'm going to say South Alabama just because I like South Alabama. I've been down to South Alabama. Nowhere near this
likes the
college,
Jaguars.
probably, but I've been to South Alabama when I was fishing. So I think South Alabama is going to win this game just out of sheer.
Can I get y'all
Yeah, give me anything you want.
Can I give y'all a nugget on this game?
Yeah.
But I mean, you need to put this in the notes so you can go back and
It's all on tape.
see this. But ain't nobody can remember. Y'all can't even remember tomorrow when I come with my expertise.
Well, when you say
Whoever
something
win
important, we remember.
Okay, whoever win this game. What I'm saying, whoever win this game, whether the state of Alabama or the state of Georgia, will appear in the national championship game this year.
Bobby Shiz says they're playing right now. The game is on right now.
Oh, they're playing right now?
Yeah, they're playing right now. Didn't even know it.
Winning?
What
I don't know.
channel?
Bobby, who's winning? Let us know who's winning the
pull it
game,
up.
Bobby. We're gonna pull it up and see who's winning.
Let's see here.
Hey, I have a quick
Camo
question for
Gang
you,
said,
Sarge.
just one second. Camo Gang says they call it
Nah,
L.A. Lower Alabama.
it's on ESPN too.
It's on ESPN. They
South
made the big
Alabama
Uh,
is
network.
beating down Georgia State 28-14 right now.
Oh well,
Dang.
looks
yeah,
like us South
it's
Alabama
in the
people are
third
right.
quarter.
In the third quarter.
It's in the third quarter. But check this out. Did y'all hear what I said?
No, say it
The
again.
Nugget.
Say it again.
I said, whoever wins this game, the state, Alabama, we got two teams in the SEC, Alabama and Georgia. One of them will compete in the national championship game this year. Just remember I said that.
I don't think so.
Okay, you'll see. I just said one of these teams go appear in the national championship. Just remember I said. So when
So
I
you're saying
said,
it's either going to be Alabama or Georgia is going to appear in the national championship game because of this game.
yep,
All right,
I
yep.
would pick.
that's it. Hey,
I
I
would
like
pick-
I like what you're doing there. I see what you're doing and I like it.
Hey, I like it too, but I have more hope in Vandy making it farther than either one of them teams.
Well, I'm going out on a limb and I'm going to tell you right now. Me personally, I think no. I'm just kidding. Tonka, you had a question. What's going on, bro?
Oh yeah, it's already in the third quarter. Never mind. I was going to say after the podcast, if the game's still on, it'd be cool if we all met up in the Discord and watched the last of the Southern Alabama Georgia State game. But
Yeah.
it's already in the third quarter, so
Yeah. I know one thing when this is over and I dismiss all the soldiers, me and Hog Wild are going to work on this audio problem because this cannot happen. I mean, I can hear myself think, and that's dangerous. So, Jeff Berger says South Alabama jumped on Arkansas State but allowed ASU to come back and win. Yeah, you right. Jeff, you got some good takes, man. You just need to keep putting them in there. I know you got some good questions, Jeff. Put your questions in there, man, and we'll pass them around the panel. Yes, Scout King just made a clip because you going on a clip. I'm gonna make a short out of you, Scout King, with that take. That way,
Okay,
everybody gets to see it.
Hey, if it hit, what's my prize?
You get a good job from me, and attaboy. I'll tell you what, if you hit, you come through the Northwest Arkansas, you swing by the house, and I'll have you a fresh steak on the grill ready to go. I'll make you have dinner at the house with me. Actually, Mrs. Sarge will probably have it done, but let's be real. But we'll do a nice smoked tomahawk 2-inch thick steak.
And with that Sarge, if I'm up there with that Sarge, we need to run something like an emergency live show.
Yeah,
because I'm up there.
Yeah, just look right over my shoulder over there. See that? You can sit right there and log in on the show on that rig right behind me, and we right here in the same room. It's got its own camera and everything right there for you, bro. I got it. I hook you up, man.
Hey, Sarge.
Hey, Mrs. Sarge, easy now. That you can't be diming me out too bad. You're gonna be like I was gonna say. You're cooking right on the live show.
I got a name for the
shots fired.
Sarge.
Yeah, if I had my soundboard with the bullets, I would definitely hit them. Here, we'll just. That's what that one gets. Can you hear that?
No, I did not come through. Sadly.
Figures. And Hog Health, he says, proves you're an NCO because everyone knows officers don't think. You right, bro. That's a fact. Oh, Nisha, you got a question. What Arkansas's record after 10 games in basketball? Oh, that's easy. Let's go around the horn with that. Scout King, what's Arkansas's
Yeah.
men's basketball record after the first 10 games of the season? I already know he's
Even
gonna say
though I'm
20
not a
and 0.
basketball, I'm not a basketball expert, but I say 7-3.
Ooh, 7-3. Okay. Tonka, what
Yeah.
say you?
Dadgummit, I was going to say 7-3.
Okay, you can say
You
3 and
know
7
what?
just to be the opposite.
I'm I'm going to have a little bit more faith because, like Scout King, I also am not very knowledgeable in basketball. You have to go to Melo for that. But I'll say 8-2.
Okay, 8-2. All right. B Hall.
I'm gonna let you come back to me as the last one on this one because I want to look and see who they played first before I even give an answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of do the same thing.
Well, there's only 5 of us on here, guys. So, Hog Wild, what
Well,
what do you
that's why
say?
that's why the experts do this.
1-9.
1-9. He's
No,
trolling
I'm
right
just
now.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're gonna be 10-0.
Yeah, and I will say the same thing. I was going to say the same thing. I'm going 10-0. They're going to start the first 10 games out 10-0. We coming out the gates on fire this
Okay.
year. On
I
fire.
could see.
We're gonna hold you. We're gonna hold you to that.
You bet. I'll be here to explain why I'm wrong if I'm wrong, but
I can see 10-0, but I think we played Duke in that first 10-game stretch, and we could fall to Duke. So 10-0, 9-1.
yeah. B Hall, you done looking it up or you need more time?
I need a little more time.
Okay. Well, we're just
I'm
going to
finna
sit here
have
in
it right here.
silence and wait for you.
Hold on. Well, I'm finna have it pulled up in 15 seconds. Probably not even that.
Okay.
I'm on the internet typing it in right now. It's hard for me to say because it's just like there. I mean, we got some new faces that are going to be out there, but we do have a lot of people that did return.
Yeah, we got 4
So
returners, starters.
So it's just really kind of hard for me to be like.
I think we have the most returning starters in the SEC, I do believe.
Our first.
Okay. While B Hole is looking that up, I've got a question for everybody to ponder on.
Fire away.
Do you think this basketball team has potentially what it takes to make it to the Final Four, or do you think we're cut short at the Sweet 16?
Okay. I'll go first. I think we have the talent to go to the Final Four, but do we break that curse of Arkansas in itself and get out of the Sweet 16 or the round of the Elite 8? I think we make it to the Elite 8 with no problem, but when we get close to grabbing a trophy, we tend to choke on our steak and give it up. So, I agree.
I'm ready.
I agree. That was a good question. All right, go ahead, B Hall. What do you think? 10-0, 9-1?
I'm gonna take 7-4.
7-4. Okay, that's realistic.
That's
I just don't
11,
know.
B-Hall. B-Hall, that's 11 games, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I wasn't talking to you. Leave me alone.
But he is right, though.
Hey, you know how to count? You know how to count?
Hold on. Hold on. Let me do that again, boss.
You want 7-3 or 6-4?
No, we're gonna lose 4 games. I feel like.
Okay, so you want 6 wins and 4 losses.
So Texas Tech, Duke, Louisville, and Michigan State.
Okay, Amanda.
They're all top ranked opponents.
Amanda, do me a favor and get this man a bean counter.
I don't know what this team is capable of doing, so I'm not going to jump out the wild and drink Kool-Aid on it. I did last year with the team. They did good, but the way you start off in the SEC, and then hear Calipari at SEC Media Day say we're trying to find something in the post, have a post presence. So it's kind of leaves me like questionable. Like she's trying to figure that out. So that's my concern.
Yeah, and one thing we're going to find out is tomorrow, Mo's having a watch party on the Hog Wild podcast. So if you want to watch the game and hang out, that's where the action is going to be at. And we're going to get a firsthand look
I
at
got another nugget.
what our team is going to be able to do, and it will be a good place. So don't forget to hit up Mo tomorrow on the Hog Wild podcast.
Who do we play tomorrow?
Cincinnati
Hey,
Bearcats here at Bud Walton,
Oh, okay.
7 o'clock.
We want to go to that segment I was talking about earlier, Sarge.
Yeah, just a second. Let Connor get his in.
Fire it off, Connor.
He said it already. He said
Oh.
9-1,
Yeah.
10-0.
I said 10-0, 9-1, something like that.
Yeah, okay. What's your nugget there,
Hey,
Scout
I
King?
got another nugget.
Send us your nugget.
All right, this another nugget. This a nugget. Need to jot it down. I was asked this last year when they got Calipari about the basketball. Even though I'm not a basketball thing, and somebody asked, it's just a random guy I ran across out there on the road. He said, "What you think about Calipari?" I said, "Well, be honest, I ain't really into basketball like that." But I said, I do probably catch about maybe 6 or 7, just say about 10 of their games out of a basketball season. I said, if Calipari got the fire from him leaving Kentucky and come to Arkansas to prove a point, I said they probably be in a championship game in his second season. So for y'all basketball heads, we might be headed to the national championship game this year.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
I said for y'all basketball heads, the Scout King is letting y'all know right off top, even though I'm not a basketball expert, we might be in the championship game this year, national championship game. I ain't say win it. I said we go be in the game.
Yeah. All right.
I
I'm
like
good with
that.
that.
I
And
like
I'm
that.
good with Bobby Shears saying math is hard. Laugh my tail off. And Bobby, I got to agree with you, bro. Math is hard. I suck at math.
Can
So,
I say something to Scout King real quick?
yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, Scout King, the football is going to be in the championship game too then.
Next year?
No, this year.
What?
Where?
That's how much Kool-Aid he's drinking.
Oh.
Hey, I love it because see when I'm right, B-hole gonna be somewhere in a little hole. Be like, man, I can't come on because Scott King got me.
And
Mhm.
here's this.
So I ain't
I
worried
want
about
you
it.
to be right. I want you to
Hey.
be right.
I
But
was
it's
fixing to
just
say,
like
B-hole, B-hole, I was fixing to say, you had me a little worried right there when you said that. I was about to call 911 for you.
Yeah, I
thought you
was
about
too.
to-
I thought Amanda might have hit you with a cast iron pan or something.
it's just there's so many questions I have because I get what we did last season, but it's just like I watch basketball, I pay attention to it, I know who we got on the team, and it's just like I don't know. It's just like how last year we had like names like Carter Knox and Billy Richmond, and they
We still
lived
got
that
them.
they lived
They
up
still here.
well I get it, but we got new players like A Cuff,
Mm-hmm.
and what's that shooter Malik Thomas or something like that. It's like
Isaiah
they didn't really live up
Seeley.
to the but they didn't really live up to the hype last year. They did in some games, but they didn't show it when we needed them to.
Well,
That's
I think the
problem.
difference
Boogie
between
Flan didn't
this
show
year
up.
and last year is we got a whole practice of where they were able to scrimmage against each other instead of having nobody to practice against because half the team was hurt last year before we started. So I'm hoping that makes a difference coming into this year. But
I got one question about basketball for everybody, if
Uh-huh.
you don't mind,
Go
before
ahead.
we move on. Who do y'all think is going to be the outbreak player for us on the basketball team?
ooh, that's a good question. Transplant Texan wants to know, Connor, what are you eating?
Fish.
It looks like some French fries.
French fries and chicken tenders.
The meal of a single man. French fried and chicken dinner. Chicken tenders. My man. Scout King, what do you say to that question that Behold opposed? There you go.
I say Kid Brazil. That Brazil guy.
TB 12 or 10 or whatever he was.
The reason I say that, he's gonna be equivalent to the guy that went to OKC a few years ago. That's the type of player I see him. The guy that went to OKC.
Yeah. I will say.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say my pick to be the breakout player this year, from what I've seen during the scrimmages and in practice videos that we've got to see, I see a young man that made a huge leap from last year to this year. And I think he's got something to prove. And he just looks like he's put on weight and he's better, is Carter Knox. I think Carter Knox is going to be that go-getter type basket guy this year, because he just looks like he's on a mission when he's on that court. I like Wild Bill, don't get me wrong, because Wild Bill comes with that 100-mile-an-hour energy nonstop. But I just think Carter just looks like he improved his shot from last year. He looks like he's more comfortable on the floor as far as taking command when it needs to be. So I'm hoping he's the guy that really makes a big leap this year. Tonka, who you say?
Everybody's cheating off my paper. I'm going to have to say Connor Knox, or the Carter Knox too. I think because last year he had flashes of greatness in the few games that I watched. You know, like he would flash greatness at times, and I think this year he's going to take a step forward. Hopefully, take a step forward, and I think he could be somebody dominant down low.
Yeah. B Hall.
To answer my own question, I'm gonna go a different route. I think it's gonna start with the man up front, and it's gonna be DJ Wagner. I like how you play towards the end of the year, putting his head down and getting to that basket. And one thing, when he switches hands in midair to that left hand, seems like it's been kind of hard to stop. And I feel like if he keeps doing that, and he's explosive, he caught him a body last year towards the end of the year. So, I mean, hey, look out. He's coming.
Yeah. Connor.
Isaiah Sealy.
Who's your man?
Isaiah Sealy.
Ooh, surprise pick, the newbie, huh? Now that he looks dangerous. I can't argue with that. But is he gonna be able to make that much of a difference coming off the bench? If being a freshman.
It's the same thing we could have said for Boogie Flan last year if he didn't get hurt. You know, he was looking good up until the point where he got hurt. I think it's the same kind of scenario with Isaiah Sealy. If he stays healthy, I don't see any point in really trying to think about who else could be dominant, because the guy's a baller, and it doesn't matter when you're gonna what you use him for or what you put him out on the floor to do, he'll do it for you. And I really like the way he plays. He's aggressive and takes control when he needs to. So that it's something that really I'd like to see him, improve on, especially maybe next year, and see him take a bigger step than what I think he'll take this year.
Yeah. Okay. Hog Wild, do you have a guy that you think?
I think the potential All SEC defense player of the year, Billy Richmond, is going to dominate.
I can't argue that fact. I like Billy Richmond because he's
a great one-on-one defender. He gets in your face and you can't hardly get him out of your face.
And Billy's that dude too, because if you watch them games when teams start getting chippy, Billy is one of the first ones right there to be like, hey, we can do this if you want to right here on the court. He's there's more than one time I've seen him protect his team out there. So I like that in Billy for sure.
I think he's a more aggressive Devo
Yes. Yeah.
and bigger.
Yeah.
And,
I agree.
a better and I'll say this: I love Devo. Dude's got all heart. He's all hog. But I think he's better than Devo.
Yeah. Jeff Bergeron says, and I'm sorry, Jeff, if I'm messing your name up. It's because of the double sound. But he says the key for the team will be the distributor of the ball. That will fall on DJ to be the one. And you can't hardly argue that fact. DJ's going to be an important person. And I think one of the biggest things that we're going to have to watch, and we'll see tomorrow night, is how well A-Cuff and DJ work together if they're on the floor at the same time, which I'm sure they are going to be. So if they can figure out how to work together and distribute the ball, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to stop our offense. And then you put Nick Pringle down low and let him go to work rebounding on defense, and then offense, if you run through him, and then we got Malik too to be able to score from the big man. We ain't had that in a while where we had dominant guys down low, and we got that this year. And I think, and then we got, Sal, that he's like 7 foot 900 and with a wingspan of 22 feet. Good luck. I mean, he's got some growing to do to fill that body out, but good Lord, we got some guys that are going to be fun to watch this year for sure. And even Isaiah Seeley, he's young, but man, I've seen the boy shoot in practice, and he can shoot. But what I worry about, does he do kind of what Boogie did to us last year, where when he's on the court, he presses too much because he wants to shoot and score and try to play a little selfish. And that kind of worries me with him. And even Calipari said he's got to learn and grow up a little bit, so know when to shoot. He didn't tell him he couldn't shoot. He just said you got to know when to shoot, and which makes sense. But yeah, I mean I can't wait to start talking basketball. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully we can get if you all see Melo, tell him to come through. We're gonna start talking basketball, man. I'd love to have him in here and break down basketball for us. And I think it's gonna be fun. But on that note, Hog Wild, take us to your next segment you wanted to go to, bro.
All right. So this is if Bobby P is not the coach.
Right? So we're going back to football now, Barracks.
Right.
So
if you had a choice of the perfect coach for your team, would you want what qualities would you like to have in a coach? Would you like him to be a strategist? Would you like him to be a really good recruiter? Would you like him to be a developer? Like what kind of qualities do you look for in a head coach for the next head coach of Arkansas?
Okay, and the thing is, we don't want no names. We just want what qualities do you want him to have? If you could put your DNA and build your perfect coach, what would you have him be? Scout King.
Okay. Definitely want to be a recruiter. Definitely a developer of talent. The main thing over that, I want them to basically enjoy the process, the whole process of football. So I know what type of football players I'm really getting. They got to enjoy the process of the whole thing of football. So development, recruiting, and a risk taker. Yeah, y'all called it something else. What's the word y'all called it?
A strategist.
Yeah, we'll say strategist. So we're strategist, risk taker, about the same, almost the same thing.
Yeah.
So them 3, 4 things: enjoy the process, development, recruiting, and like I say, basically a risk taker. Know when to go for the dagger in the heart.
Yeah. I agree. Tonka, what would be your perfect head coach if you could build one?
Well, I know everybody's going to say a defensive mind, but I'm not going to say that. um, I think somebody that number one is excellent at evaluating talent. Number one, number two, he has to be able to develop that talent. And number three, I want somebody that can scheme on, that can help scheme on both sides of the ball to bring wrinkles to game plans on both sides of the ball. I think, to me, I think that would be the perfect head coach.
Yeah. B Hall. And don't say
I
Bobby
think
Petrino.
no. My three, my three would be program builder, someone who can build a program. Number two would be motivator, somebody that can speak to them kids and have them ready to go each and every game. And three would be talent developer, someone who can help kids get better. I think with just them three things, you can achieve and you can recruit. I mean, with the program builder, you can do everything with them categories. So, I mean, that's where I'm going.
Sound like
That's
PJ
a good
Fleck to
answer,
me.
B-Hole.
Yeah. No, that was a good answer. Connor and Arky Joe. I don't know why you ain't on the show, but if you're hurting, I hope you feel better. But
Um, so just three attributes.
no,
What
whatever you
listen?
want. Your coach. What do you want him to be?
I don't necessarily need a recruiter. I just need him to be able to develop because I feel like if you can get talent, or I feel like if you can pull talent from players, it doesn't matter what they are, and you can make a team look good and you can go the distance, that's basically your recruiting right there. I mean, if you can show kids that you can make them NFL style caliber players, they'll want to come play for you regardless. I mean, that's what Nick Saban did. He showed them what he could do for them, and he showed them what it takes to get to the NFL. So, um, definitely a developer of talent. Um, I would also say um, a motivator like B Hole. If you can't get these guys in a game, close game or whatever, if you're down by a touchdown, down by a score, or whatever, you need that last drive at 2 minute drill. You want a coach that can get those guys rallied up, fired up, and ready to go in the clutch, and hopefully you can get a win with them. And then I mean, other than that, I guess I would probably go with a strategist. I want somebody that's not afraid to go for things. Say he's or a strategist, I should say. Somebody that's going to be, you know, 3rd and 4. He's not gonna divvy up a screen pass or a slant route that's gonna or a short dig route that's just gonna just a state a run of the mill play. He's gonna he's gonna run something up that's gonna get gonna get the defense on their toes, so they're not gonna expect it. Maybe a jet pass, a jet touch pass or something, or maybe who knows? Maybe you just throw a flea flicker out there like nobody's seen in 3 seasons. It feels like um, somebody that's just not gonna. Somebody's got some guts at the end of the day, and then they've got the brass to back up whatever they call instead of saying, "Hey, look, I made the wrong call or whatever." No, it was my call. I stick with it. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch my team play. That's the kind of coach I want.
Okay. Hog Wild.
I want a coach that that is loved by his players, but I also want him to be like firm on his players too at the same time. You know what I mean? I want a coach that can motivate the kids and motivate them to play beyond their talents. I want them to uh, elevate their skills, and we haven't seen that much uh, at Arkansas in the past few years of elevating talent because they're on the bench. I want somebody that can strategically do things on offense and defense. I want I don't know how hard it is to find a coach that's great on both sides of the ball, but um, I, we need a talent evaluator. We need somebody that can recruit and keep the in-state recruits that are D1 talent recruits. So that would be my perfect kind of coach.
Okay.
A motivator, a strategist, and an all-around recruiter.
Stop looking at college football 26 and reading off the coach's circle.
Stop it.
Oh no,
That's
sorry.
what I did.
I'm watching the South Alabama game.
Man, you supposed to be on the show and you watching the
I'm
South
paying
Alabama
attention
game?
to the show too.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fire
I would
you
like to
already,
add
other
one more-
guy.
Hey, I will. Hey, Sarge, I'd rather switch my strategies out with evaluate talent.
Okay.
Evaluating talent is so important. It's more important. That's really the most important thing. If you is finna be a coach, you got to know how to evaluate talent. That's the most important cog in the whole wheel.
I agree.
That's like the bearing.
Amen.
Something I
Sarge.
would like to add to that, Sarge, is I think
Yeah,
everybody can
just a
agree
second.
to that.
Just a second. Hold on, and I'll let you go.
Go ahead.
Hey, soldiers in the barracks, I put the poll up for the name of the guy in the lower right corner of our screen. Your choices are Private Porky, Sergeant Swine, and Major Razor. So right now, it looks like Major Razor is in lead at 55%. So you can vote now until the end of the show, and the winner will be his name. So make it happen.
Nice.
Okay, Connor, let me give you mine real quick, and then you guys can go on.
That's
And
an unfair name for you did for the show, man. That wasn't fair.
what's that? What are you talking about?
Like, how did you put every name in the poll?
No, there was
every
too
name?
many. I couldn't. The poll would be 40 names long.
Where it's unfair.
I wasn't gonna put Private Snot Piggy or whatever you said.
I said Sergeant Snot Nose.
Sergeant Snot Nose. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you. I know why you said that too. I know what you're doing with that.
I say it wouldn't matter what you picked for Scout.
That was a direct shot down range at me, but you missed.
Oh.
No, I said his name should have been Sarge Jr. That's what I said, Sarge Jr.
Now I could have went with that. I could have rolled with that though. You're right. If you'd have said that the first time, I'd have put that in there because I ain't afraid to look at my twin down there. That's my boy down there. You my boy, Blue. Okay, so my coach would be. I want one of them hard-nosed, old-school coaches like me when I was in the service, where failure is unacceptable. There is no excuse. If you mess up, you come to me, and when I ask you a question, the only answer you give me is no excuse, because discipline wins ball games. So you got to start with discipline. And I want a coach that could command discipline in our team. Hey, big shout
What
out
up,
to Mo, the Hog Wild Podcast in the house. My man. We're glad to have you, man. I could drop the link if you want to come on camera and hang
Come
out
on,
for
Mo.
just a minute. Come on and say hi with us.
Get on up in here.
Let me drop it for you.
Say hello
Boom.
to me.
Come on in and sit right in the middle here and holler at your boys for a minute. I know you can't stay long, but we'd love to have you.
I gotta tell him that he's got to get in here. He's kind of my boss.
So my other one would be I would take you got to recruit too. You got to be able to bring in players we need. Not saying we got to have a ton of super talented guys, but you need to bring in guys that can fit the system that you're going to install. And whether that's a 3-star, 4-star, or the occasional Hog Wild. What'd you say? We've had five stars in our program history.
Yes.
In football. So
Yes.
we are not a
Darren
5-star
McFadden,
university.
Mitch Mustang, Carroll, Amon Carroll, and Mattelman again.
Okay, I'll give you a bonus star for that, for getting to name them too. Yeah, the link's in the chat there. SEC Mo, when you get upstairs, come on in, man. We'd love to have you.
You gotta find kids that are just like dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you gotta find
want
those dogs out there.
You gotta have that, and then you gotta teach them to play as one. Stop all the playing for myself mentality and play as a team. Because if you play as a team, everybody's going to get their due. Everybody's going to get recognized. Because I don't care if you are a star. Like, look at Taylor Green. He's like third in the country in all the stats, but he's on a 2-5 team.
Star.
So he got no chance at a Heisman. Do you see his name in any Heisman conversations? I don't.
No.
But if we were 5-1 or 6-1 at the time, with the way he's been playing, I guarantee you he'd be in that talk of possible Heisman. But the team is letting him down, and he lets us down. We've all talked about that. But that's my point: is you just got to get that togetherness, and a coach that can do that is leaps and bounds ahead of building a program. And the other thing is we need a coach that can, like I said, hire a helicopter, get one of them forest fire bags, fill it up with holy water, and come fly over to Arkansas University and spray it all down. And we can clean this terrible, I can't even remember what they call it now. Possession or that out of this area. But
he can exorcise the demons.
Thank you, sir.
Can you get Jeff Bergen's message up there on the screen?
Yeah, which one?
The
Taylor Green or the BP? This one?
BP. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's full of them, man. He's got all kinds of. If BP beats Auburn, he gets my choice. He will get Durkin, and he brings in high caliber defense. I'm telling you, Jeff, I agree. If we're going to get stuck with BP, if you get him a defensive coordinator, I still think we can win games. I do.
Here's the thing, though. Is it really a great thing if you beat an 0-4 in conference, Auburn?
Yeah, because we're only 2-4.
Does that put you over the hill?
No, it doesn't put us over the hill, but at least we get a one win.
But also, Bobby Petrino is not going to hire.
Now.
Bobby Petrino is not going to hire DJ Durkin.
Maybe we don't give him a choice.
No, well, it's not that. Bobby Petrino is not going to fight ego to ego with somebody that has a bigger ego than him.
We've already seen what
He's
he does.
Just not going to do it.
Stuff with T-Will.
That's true.
That doesn't like him.
He's going to go. What's going to happen is he's going to go get his son-in-law, that's the head coach at Missouri State, to be the defensive coordinator.
Who's he bringing as an offensive coordinator if he gets the job? His brother?
His brother.
Kendall Browse.
No. Stop it.
He'd probably go get his brother,
Hey,
or
y'all,
or he'd go get what's
something telling
the
me.
guy's name that it was his quarterback coach in 2011.
Oh, McGee.
Yeah, Garrett McGee. He'll go get him to be the OC.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Some tell me about some Bobby Trino. If he get this job, I don't think he's gonna be as pig headed on picking the DC to try to close down the window on helping us win ball games. I don't think he gonna be that pig headed as he been.
Yeah, no.
I think he go. I think he try to be as reasonable as he can, because he see the difference. So that's the difference I see in the older Bobby right now. Like I say, that you've been around football long as he has, and he see what the temperament of football is right now. He ain't that dumb to still think he living in 2011. He not living in 2011 in his mind. He know like that. I'm gonna have to get a DC that's worth his salt to help him out.
See,
For his
Scout King,
offense, he gonna
that's
be
a
as arrogant as he gonna want to be. Offense, he just gonna be an arrogant head. But
I have to agree with you on that, man.
I think he gonna make a reason.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that same thing, that I think, whether it's true or not, I got no proof. But I'm just saying, from my opinion, I think over the years he has changed. Because I'm not the same guy I was 15 years ago. I would like to think I've definitely gotten bigger. But I'd like to say that I'm a better person now than I was 15 years ago. So it is possible to change, and maybe he changed because, like so many people have said, what has he got after this? This may be his last shot to do something. So, do you do what you got to do to make it work, or do you remain bullheaded and it's my way or no way, and you blow your only shot at redemption at a place that you let down by putting somebody on the back of a certain thing and falling off on a curvy road in the middle of nowhere? I think he's got a lot to prove, and I think he would, if he was to give the job, I think he would give everything he had to try to be successful, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, and also this is a very important point this is a very important point to remember. It does not matter who the next head coach is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Bobby Petrino. It doesn't matter if it's PJ Fleck. It doesn't matter if it's James Franklin, right? It don't matter. It's going to take at least 3 years to build the defense to an SEC caliber defense. It's going to take 3 years to do that. So whatever head coach we have, that head coach needs to receive a 3-year grace period, because it's going to take a minute to build up that side of the ball. So whoever it is, you're just going to have to give them grace the first 3 years.
Unless that defensive coordinator, unless that DC from Auburn comes over here and brings all his recruits with him.
Let's Hog Health wanted to give his opinion real quick on what his coach would be, and he said, I want him to have the discipline of Saban, the offensive diversity of Petrino or Malzahn, and a defensive mindset like Jack Lambert. That would be a pretty good coach, Hog Health. I would agree.
That don't count. That don't count, Sarge, because we said no names.
Well, you couldn't name a guy, is what I'm saying, and just leave it at that.
Well, he still. Well, he needs to.
You leave my soldiers alone now. At ease. At ease. At ease.
I got a debunk on. Hold on. Okay. I got a debunk on Tonka Tide what Tonka Tide just said about a 3-year grace
Okay.
period. Tonka Tide, that is ridiculous. You see what happened to T. Will and them? If I was the head coach of Arkansas and you talking about 3 years to break down the defense to what, you'd be fired on Monday just like that. Cause we in a money era right now, and I told y'all the recipe Monday. Uh, Give me 27 dancing bears on the hill. That'll fix our problem on offense and defensive line. Just give me 27 dancing bears, and we go develop them and get them where they supposed to go. That's all we need is the bodies. And guess what? People act and they see in Arkansas. This one thing we ain't seen in Arkansas in years. Man, when you play on defense, you supposed to play reckless. I'm talking about you want to hurt somebody. Soon that ball snap, you want to be just like snot blowing from your nose, all that type. You got to be just a savage out there. See what I'm saying? We ain't got that. That's the type of
Right.
What is
players.
it
That's how you
Houston Nutt
coach your
always said?
players on defense to play.
Scout King,
Houston
but
Nutt
you
always
still
said,
gotta
if you're going to make a mistake, make it at 100 miles an hour.
That's it.
Scout
Hey,
King,
hey,
Right.
look,
you still gotta bring in a culture and set a culture in place. If you can't form a culture, it does not matter what kind of bodies
I
you've got
know,
out there, like we've
Connor,
got right
Connor,
now.
no, Connor, listen, you don't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, all that's gonna come with it. The culture and all that's gonna come with it.
It
But we
takes
need the
time.
bodies for depth. We need the bodies for depth. No, it don't take no time.
Okay,
Right.
but
Oh no.
yes, it does.
It's the
Scout
money
King,
era.
yes, it does.
It's the money
Scout
era.
King,
Well.
hey,
you can't.
Well.
It's
Scout
money.
King,
Well.
you can't go out there and get 27 bodies and expect them to have a culture that year. It takes time.
hey, Sarge, can I
Well.
Hey,
And
that's why you.
Yeah.
That's
Just a
why
second.
you on.
I'll get right to you.
That's why you. That's why you did with baseball and I did with football.
Ooh. If I
Do
had a
you
shots
understand?
fired button, I'd push it, but I don't. So I can't. And then B Hall, go ahead. You wanted to say something?
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, I want to say something to Scout King.
I could do a desk
Scout
pop,
Every
I
King,
shot
guess.
that he took.
look, this is what I gotta say. Scout King, if you know football, then you should know it's gonna take 3 years to build a whole new team. So you cannot, because here's the thing:
Okay.
you got to think about recruiting. And hold on, I'm speaking. When
So
you go to high school, okay, it ain't no. So I didn't
Scout
interrupt
King
you.
like to cut
So have
people
some.
off, Bill. It's just a part of
So
it.
have some respect. So here's the
It,
thing. Tonka's right. If you bring in a new defensive coordinator, he's gonna have to get his guys. It's not a guaranteed he's gonna be able to bring everybody over from where he's coming from. So you're gonna have still pieces at Arkansas, then some people you brought, and they're gonna have to learn a whole new scheme. And usually that takes at least about 2 years for them to at least get half of that book down. And then you got to think about the transfer portal. They're going to have to bring some guys in. So, bro, you're really not going to be able to set anything up like that for like 2, 3 years. It's going to, if you think a year we're going to have a better defense, bro, I'm going to start just drinking the sugar instead of the Kool Aid. Give me a heart attack. Because it's not finna happen, bro. It's not finna happen. It's gonna take 2 to 3 years. Don't kids are gonna be having to learn a new scheme. They're gonna have to learn to. They're gonna have to have. Um, they're gonna have to what is that? Chemistry together. I mean, that all doesn't come in within just an off season. It takes a year. It
yeah,
takes a couple years for
I
that
can
to happen.
I can respect that. I can
But you
respect that.
talking money,
Hog
but
YT.
money
Hog
doesn't buy you
YT.
wins
Could you
though.
look up
It's
what year Dick Saban won his first national championship against Texas? What year he was in?
He won his first national championship in like '03 with LSU, I believe.
No,
hmm
no, I said with Alabama. With Alabama.
he wants to know
Going to
when the first
2000
Alabama.
one
What
he
and
year
won with
was that?
Alabama.
2009.
Okay, what year was that he in? Was it his third year or second year?
That would be his third year,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
hey,
I
Jeff
mean,
Bergen says transfer porter will build the defense faster nowadays. and it
Yeah,
just
but
went
you
off the
got to
screen.
make sure you get the right players, though, Jeff.
Tonka is thinking
'Cause-
I
old
know.
school on a 3-year grace period.
Talent,
There's
talent,
no such
talent,
thing for grace period as a coach
You
these
got to be
days.
able to value talent,
Well, that's true.
evaluate talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, SEC Mo has entered the building. My
Hey,
bro,
what's up, Mo?
my brother from another mother.
What up? What up?
Nice
Hog
to see
father.
you. The Pod Father.
What's going on, fellas? I hear y'all in here arguing.
You know it, man.
You know what it is. Scout King like to cut people off before they get their words out, and then go on a
Yeah,
rant.
I heard B-Hug getting riled up.
Hey,
So-
hey, Hall YT, do the honors and tell them to score the game right quick.
I don't have it up anymore. I turned it off. The boss said to turn it off.
The Arky
one are
Joe
y'all
said
talking
it was
about?
31-28.
Who's playing?
Georgia State, right?
Georgia takes the lead over Bama.
What?
Yeah.
Let's go, Georgia State. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So we'll see. So what was the question we was
Don't
talking about there?
So I was gonna say real quick. I said
Talking
don't
about
ever
the
go against the
coaches.
Georgia team.
Oh yeah. Mo, let me ask you
we was
your
talking
opinion.
About 3 years.
What up?
Then do a defense. It take 3 years to do it. I don't think so.
If we bring in the new defensive coordinator next year,
Mm-hmm.
how long do you give him, or how long do you think it takes for him to turn around this defense?
Depends on the personnel, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, look at what we have right now. I mean, at the beginning of the season, we were saying that it's either scheme or it's either personnel. Shit, the scheme has changed, so
Mhm.
now it's personnel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's order of elimination. So it really depends on what type of players we can get in here. First of all, we have to solidify the trenches, bro. I mean, we got a solid offensive line, but half of those guys are about to leave. Defensively, we're depleted. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even have a 1, 2, 3 at defensive tackle. So in the defensive ends they have the potential, but they are unproductive. I mean, when you look at Quincy Rhodes, when you look at what's his name, Phillip Lee, they started out strong, but I mean, it's a personnel issue at this point. So I would say, depending on the personnel, I mean, you can get it turned around in a year with the transfer portal. We've seen it done, but at the end of the day, man, if you ain't got the Jimmys and Joes, them X's and O's ain't gonna work.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
27 dancing
So
bears.
I would say
27 dancing
I would say
bears.
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah. Do you think
Hey.
this will be a question for the panel? Do you think which one comes first? Well, the scheme's got to come first, and then do you build the defense with the scheme, or do you go get players and build a scheme to the players you get?
That's what I would do. I mean, I would go out and find the best possible available players that I have or that I can get my hands on, and then I would build the scheme around the strength of those players. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, you can have a scheme, but hell, if you can't get the players to fit the scheme, then what?
Right.
You know, you're working backwards at that point. So I would say you go get the best available players, and then you build your scheme around those players. I mean, unless you're just a trash defensive coordinator, I mean, you should be able to be versatile enough to be able to put in 3-4, 4-3. I mean, nickel, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. That's just what I think, though. I mean.
Yeah, and Jeff says, guys, Vandy built a competitive team in 2 years. Y'all,
Damn, I ran
the
B-Hole
right-
off.
than that.
B-Hole must be pissed at me or something.
It takes the right guys to make it happen. Waiting 3 years will get you fired.
It
That's
took
true.
longer than that.
Right. That's why I say. That's
Sarge,
why I
He's been
told
there
y'all
longer
go get
than
Tony
2
Todd
years.
up out of here.
Sarge, can I
be
answer
holy,
that real
man.
quick for Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff, look. We're not saying it takes at least 3 years, and then everything else past that is your prove it year. Year 3 is your prove it year in this situation. You've really got 2 years to get your players and your foundation ready to go.
Yeah.
And then in year 3, it's time to prove it. And if you can't prove it in year 3 that you've got everything figured out, your foundation set, and this team is ready to go in year 3, that's when the doors open or close for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Did
And
Cincinnati do that?
to
Did
make,
Cincinnati do that?
I guess I should use better words. To build a sustainable defense, meaning one that will not drop off because some of your guys graduated. To build a sustainable defense, it's going to take 3 years to do it. And and
Mm-hmm.
and Chris or Coach Lee's been at Vanderbilt longer than 2 years. I think. I think he's been there like 3 or 4.
Clark
4.
Lee has been there that long?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went like 2-10
Yeah.
back-to-back years.
Huh.
Yeah.
He probably been there. This probably be his 5th season.
yeah. It's either his fourth
Look
or
it
his
up,
fifth.
YT.
Scout King, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What about his 5th year?
yeah. So a little update on that game, courtesy of Bobby. Shiz says they just kicked a field goal. It's 31-31 with 5:30 left.
Oh, Scout King, look out! Look out! My South Alabama boys is coming up. Look out!
And who go had the ball last? That's what it's gonna come down to.
Yep.
You're right there. You're right there, Scout King.
Yeah.
This is Clark Lee's 5th season.
Yep.
Okay, it is his
If
fifth.
you-
See
You
what
was
I'm
right,
saying?
Scout
Yeah.
King.
He
He
went-
was fifth year.
He went 2-10, 5-7, 2-10, 7-6, and now he's 6-1.
I want to say this: if you hire a defensive coordinator and he takes you from the worst defense to like the top 10 in year 1, that man ain't gonna be there next year. He's getting him another coaching job somewhere else.
Mm.
Somebody gonna snatch him because that kind of improvement from worst to best in one season with that short of a time span to develop players and get a foundation set, you're not keeping that guy around unless you hire him as your head coach. It's the only way you keep him.
What makes a great coordinator and a coach is you use your players to the strengths of their abilities.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Bobby does. That's why Bobby has such a successful offense. And be honest, T. Will did not use his defensive players to the best of their ability. He has players out. There's still players out of position, and
Yeah.
nobody knows how to fix it. There's nobody up there with the mindset of how to fix it, except for Tonka Todd with his crazy defensive schemes. He'd probably put a cornerback on the outside linebacker right there.
Arky Joe says James Franklin is the favorite for the Arkansas job according to the Vegas odds.
Yeah, he has 2-1
If-
odds.
If you
That's
want
interesting.
what Mo said it best just a little bit ago, that how he wanted it, how he would want to build this program, or this, especially on the defense side of the ball, build your scheme around your players. That's what you do in this kind of situation, because it fits, because it's a new organization, it's a new tenure. They have to build their scheme around the players they can get in. Now, if they've been here
Mhm.
4, 5, 7 seasons, then they can start building their players around the scheme. They can flip it, because at that point the scheme's already in place. They're just reloading the next year's talent. So it's a transitional thing. You've got to start by building your scheme around the players you can get in your year 1, year 2, and year 3. And then after that, when those guys are starting to graduate and leave, you start bringing kids in that fit that scheme.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Do the Arkansas fans have another 3 years of getting blown out or close wins before we see success? I mean,
Nope. We ain't got the toleration.
right.
Well,
That's
just
what I'm
has to be-
asking.
Well, it depends
just
on
has
what
to-
you consider success, though.
Yeah,
'Cause
it just
a
has
lot
to
of
be going in
people-
the right direction.
Well, I will say 6-6 is not what I'm calling success.
Well,
Yeah.
In a first
Well,
year,
I
it would be
don't mean to cut-
successful if it's a brand new coach.
well, I mean, I'll say this. Based on what everybody else is saying right now across Razorback Nation, especially in my comments, being able to score points and move the ball is success. If you can do that, they're happy, obviously. I mean, be damn defense. You know what I'm saying? Defense doesn't matter. All people care about right now is Bobby Petrino being able to score points and move the ball.
So
that's the consensus I have.
Your consensus is what you're getting is if we score 42 a game and lose by 3, everybody's still going to be happy.
Bro, they see a change. Everybody in my comments are saying that they see a change in this team. And I'm literally asking, what change? Taylor Green is the number 3 quarterback in the nation. Hell, if he's the number 3 quarterback in the nation and it mattered, he would be in the Heisman race right now.
Thank you.
Stats don't matter if you're not winning, bro. He could literally have half the stats right now, and Arkansas would be undefeated, and I guarantee you he would be a front runner for the Heisman Trophy right now.
See,
if he had half the stats.
Now,
but nobody wants to hear that, bro.
That's how you know me and Mo on the same page. Did I just not say that before, Mo? Come on. We thinking the same thing. I just said the same thing.
It's true.
If we ain't 2-5, Taylor's name is all over the Heisman conversation right now.
Absolutely. He would be a Heisman front runner without a doubt.
Yes.
If we hadn't dropped that game at Ole Miss, if we hadn't dropped that game at Memphis, if we hadn't dropped the game at Tennessee, if we hadn't dropped the game at even with the loss to Notre Dame, he would still be a front runner for the Heisman Trophy right now with half the stats. I promise you.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah,
I mean that's perfect take because I said the same thing.
Well, speaking of Bobby Petrino, the rumor, and we all know about rumors, so get your salt packet ready. Take that grain of salt with what I'm about to say, because it's just rumor, right? But rumor is that when PJ Fleck had his interview with Arkansas during his bye week, that he told the University of Arkansas he would gladly keep Bobby Petrino and the offensive staff intact, and Bobby would just go back to being the OC and if he came in as head coach.
Now, I will say I just seen today before we come on the show where the reports was, and again, it's the internet, so take it for what you will, that there has been no contact between PJ Fleck and the University of Arkansas to this point right now. So I don't know. Have they talked to him? Have they not? I don't know. But Mo, I want to ask you a question. Something we talked about a little earlier is, and I want to get your take on it, is if you could build your perfect coach, don't name a person, just name your DNA of any coaches you could take from anybody, put them together and bring them to Arkansas, what would you want him to have?
Ooh. The perfect coach. Man. First of all, he's got to be defensive minded, man. I'm more along the lines of a defensive minded coach because in the SEC, the teams that win championships play defense. When you look at the Nick Sabans, he was a defensive minded coach, and he was a perennial national championship walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, then when you look at his offspring in Kirby Smart went to Georgia and won a national championship within 3 years, right? When you look at, I won't mention the Will Muschamp because he failed at Florida. But, I mean, for me, I think that it all starts on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive line. From there, I mean, it's up. So, for me, I would probably put together a Nick Saban defensive mind with a Bobby Petrino offensive mind. Like, that would be a perfect coach to me. I mean, I couldn't necessarily give you a name, but if I'm putting two coaches together, Bobby Petrino's offensive mind and Nick Saban's not only defensive mind, but his discipline. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That would be an insane combination. That would be a dream coach, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Can't agree. I could agree with more. We'll get you
What's
caught
your
up.
opinion on PJ Fleck?
Yeah.
Mo?
I don't know enough about PJ Fleck to even offer an opinion, man. Somebody actually asked me that in my comments. Was it PJ Fleck or it was somebody else? But somebody asked me about another coach, but I haven't had enough Like, I don't have enough
Right.
information on PJ Fleck to even offer an opinion.
I mean,
Who
he's
does
the
he even coach
Arkansas
for?
of the Big Ten.
Minnesota.
He's the Arkansas of the Big Ten, which is Minnesota. He doesn't have very
Minnesota.
much money.
Huh.
He does a lot with very little.
Yeah.
He's young too. He's
Hey.
44.
Yes. And he was
If
born on
what-
my birthday, so that's why I said bring him in.
November
If
29th. You
what
got a birthday
Tonka
coming up,
said-
Sarge?
Yes, sir. My big 5-0.
Wow.
Hey,
That's what's up, man.
Sarge, if what Tonka
Hey,
said
and then
was true
after
about
that,
the
we
whole
get to find
PJ
out the
Fleck
new
thing,
coach.
if
we
what
do.
Tonka said about the PJ Fleck stuff was true, I kind of at that point I kind of consider him as a bobblehead coach, because I mean anything you do, he's just gonna sit there and shake his head yes. He's not gonna he's gonna be that yes man. He's gonna be the next Sam Pittman. Because if he said he's willing to leave Bobby Petrino as the OC, keep that offensive staff, yes, that's fine. But that means that Bobby Petrino has a window to walk all over PJ Fleck and get whatever he wants.
PJ Fleck ain't gonna let him
I'm-
walk over him. He's not
I'm
that
reading
dude.
the article. I'm reading the article right now. The Minnesota Gophers, they said that he's connected to the Arkansas job. It says Minnesota's PJ Fleck reportedly linked to SEC head coaching opening. And the first sentence on this article says, not even a month after Arkansas fired Coach Sam Pittman, Minnesota head coach PJ Fleck's name has been connected to the Razorbacks vacancy.
Due to the Lindsays.
Yeah. Hey, Mo, I already got the key in the bus, and the bus started. Bringing him and Lindsay, they're both coming.
And this
He's
was 6
always had a
hours
top
ago.
30 defense. He's always
This was
had a
6
top
hours
30
ago.
defense.
His offense is
kind of
doo-doo,
bland.
but his defense is always good.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Let me do some more research on this guy. I mean, he's in that age range I want. And if he's a defensive-minded coach with Bobby Petrino's offense, I'm on board with that.
He's a motivator, Mo. I will tell you that.
He's
He
a-
knows how to
He's an
motivate his team.
offensive-minded coach.
I'm on
He's
board
an
with that.
offensive-minded
He's,
coach, but he knows ball.
I just
Take
don't
take
want
the
somebody
fire of take the fire of Houston Nutt and the ability to make guys want to run through the brick wall for you. PJ Fleck has that in spades.
I just don't want a guy
And he's a
that's
disciplined
Hardly
coach.
anybody transfers out of Minnesota. He doesn't have much money to work with.
Boss
Right,
Hog,
less
there's the
money than
link.
Arkansas, as a matter of fact.
Jump in the show, Boss Hog.
And only twice in his career at Minnesota has he has won 7 or less games. That's only happened twice. Otherwise, he's winning 8, 9, 10 games at Minnesota. He won the Big Ten West one year and went to the conference championship game. Now, if he can
What are y'all
accomplish
talking
that
about?
He
at a place like Minnesota where hockey is king, not football, imagine what he can do with his ability to evaluate talent, because a lot of his team is from the Southeast Conference, guys. He recruits Florida hard. He recruits Texas hard. He recruits Arkansas hard. He's got connections all over the Southeastern Conference. So is he a Southeastern Conference coach? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know. Right?
He
We have
took
to wait
Western
and see. But
Kentucky to the Cotton Bowl.
yeah,
I
he
would
took
be willing to
Western
take a
Kentucky
chance.
to the
I would
Cotton
be willing
Bowl.
to take a
So
chance if I would be willing to take a chance on him if he can keep Bobby Petrino as offensive coordinator.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you
Yeah,
that.
see, I'm
He
with
is
you
not
on
the
that,
same
Mo.
coach as he is not the same coach as Brett Bielema, Jeff. I promise.
Mo, he took this. PJ Fleck took that. He took a Western Michigan team to a 10-win season.
11.
I got to do some more research on this guy,
Hey,
man.
Yeah,
I gave
yeah.
y'all breaking news
He's worth a
on
deep
Mo
dive,
Show
Mo.
Monday.
I got to do some more
Didn't I
research
give
on this
y'all
guy.
breaking news on Mo Show Monday? Didn't I give y'all Mo? Didn't
What?
I give
Ain't no
y'all
solutions?
breaking news?
Ain't no
Who gonna be?
solutions?
Yeah, but
ain't
I
nobody
told you who
ain't
gonna
nobody
be
can
the
hear
next
that with
head
you
coach.
rubbing them feet on them $100 bills.
Right.
Listen. No, who I said was breaking news that day? Who did I say coming in breaking news on your show?
You say everything's breaking news.
He said, who did you say? I forgot.
Tuffy, what's going on, man?
See,
Welcome to the show.
Didn't I tell you y'all can't remember nothing? I told you I got the call and I got the inside track.
Oh yeah,
that James Franklin's gonna be the
James
next head
Franklin.
coach.
Yeah, James Franklin. You did say that. I remember that. I
I
remember
mean,
that.
if he is, that would be a blessing.
I mean, I could.
I don't see why everybody's trying to compare his against top 25 teams to Nick Saban, and I don't know why.
And they acting
man
like
is not Nick
we gonna be
Saban.
any better against them top 25 teams right now.
We
You know,
haven't
that
been.
don't make sense.
It comes down to
Bobby
would you rather
Petrino
have
has a
James
bad
Franklin
record
or
against top 25 teams.
It comes down to would you rather have a James Franklin or would you rather have a PJ Fleck? And right now, I'd rather have James Franklin.
James
Yeah.
Franklin has recruited 9 5-stars to Penn State.
Yeah.
9.
And we had 5 in our program history. I mean,
and also keep this in mind. Everybody's wanting to bash coaches from the Big Ten. There was a little known coach came from Michigan State to LSU. Everybody said he ain't going to last in the SEC. His name was Nick Saban. So pump your brakes when you want to talk about coaches from other conferences.
yeah, you heard Broccoli.
There was a coach that came out of the WAC, came to the SEC. Oh, he's never going to make it. He got lucky when he was in the WAC. Da 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 da. Well, he went on to win a bunch of national championships at Florida and at Ohio State. His name was Urban Meyer. So don't judge a coach by the conference he comes from. Judge a coach by the work he's done.
Broccoli said that with his chest out. You listen here, folks.
All 10 toes are down on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke,
I like that.
You got your soundboard working? Hit that
do.
shots fired.
Yeah. See, I gotta have Mo to come on my show to get the soundboard working because my shirt, I got double voices in my ears again, Mo. I got all kinds of.
Man, we'll get it worked out.
But we'll get it. That's why I said we're powering through the show, man. It takes more than that to stop a soldier. I promise you.
Man, you still got 21 eyeballs in here, man. That's all that matters.
Hey,
man.
you notice I figured out how to do that, like we talked about today.
I see that. I see. I told
I'm
you.
learning.
I told you.
I'm learning.
I told you, man. I ain't gonna lead you wrong, Sarge.
Nah, bro. I know that. Tuffy, guys,
Ain't
Bobby
no
will go
shit
to
on
Auburn
championships.
and then turn around and cook our grits, and Franklin comes laugh out loud. Ooh. That's like
Auburn ain't
honestly
looking
think it's
at
gonna be
Bobby Petrino.
I think it's gonna be somebody way left field, bro. Like
that's
for
what I'm
some
thinking,
reason,
Mo.
For some reason, I'm not thinking that Bobby. I really don't believe that Bobby Petrino is gonna be the next head coach. I really don't. A lot
Even
of
if he
people
wins
may
this
think that.
Auburn game.
Let me ask you this, Mo.
No.
Let me ask your opinion
No,
here.
no. I'm saying, like, even if he wins it, he ain't getting
Yeah,
it.
this is a gimme. This Auburn game is a gimme. If he loses this game, he doesn't deserve to be.
Let me ask you
man.
this, Mo.
Facts.
During the basketball head coach search, after Muss left,
We had a whole bunch of names pop up.
Okay, but my thing was Bobby, was Coach Cal anywhere on your radar
Hell no.
during that search?
No, nobody saw that coming. No,
Okay.
literally nobody saw that coming.
So
Even nationally, that's why it was such a huge story, because literally nobody saw it coming. Nobody heard about it. Nobody leaked it. No, none of that. And I really do feel like it's going to be a situation like that.
That's
with
what I'm
this head
thinking
coaching
too.
job.
I think all the names that are being tossed around right now are smoke screens.
And like people are really taking this Bobby Petrino situation personally, man. Like they are taking this to heart.
Yeah.
Like they really want Bobby Petrino to be the head coach at Arkansas, man. And I'm telling you, if they go all in on Bobby Petrino, I just don't think it's gonna end well, man. I really do think it's gonna end badly. I do. But
I think we're gonna be right in this same situation 3 years from now, talking about this same thing.
Yep. And everybody's gonna be like, "Well, they didn't give Bobby Petrino everything he needed to be." They're gonna make up every excuse not to blame Bobby. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah.
It's just a catch-22.
I want to say this about Tuffy's comment earlier about the whole thing about him going to Auburn. Bobby's not going anywhere else if he does not get the job here. Nobody is wanting Bobby to.
Summerall is going to Auburn.
Yeah, I believe that was more of a troll post than he really thinks that. I know Tuffy ain't thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's some people that actually do believe that if Bobby were to leave or whatever, he would just run all over Arkansas in any other conference or any other school. And I'm just thinking,
I mean, he almost beat
who
us at he
who
almost beat us at Missouri State. He almost beat us.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
but what I'm
He
saying
made
is
that
that
their
there
Super
ain't
Bowl.
nobody. His name is not linked to any other school out there.
No.
Here's
Nobody
a
Well,
question.
wants to take
last
that
year,
chance on Bobby.
last
Hey,
year he
Tuffy,
was
you're
offered
welcome
the
to come on
starting
the
head
troll,
coaching
man.
job.
On the troll on the show, if you want the links in the chat
Hey,
there, man. Come
that
on.
just shows to me. That just shows to me y'all don't know nothing about football, man. Just cause Bobby Petrino
Hey,
name
I
ain't
will
linked to
not
nothing
have
don't
any of
mean
that
that man
slander
can't
on
get
this
no
show,
job.
young man. You're going
We're
to be
not
in
saying
a
he won't get a
timeout.
job, but he's not going to be
Can
a
we-
head coach at a Power 5 school, Scout. I
Can
can
we
guarantee
look?
you
Hey,
that.
Scott, Mo, I need hold on.
I don't know
Says
who the
who?
high school
Says
coach is
who?
at
Scout
Greenwood
King,
is.
Scout King, hold
Hold
on.
on.
I need to say
Says
this,
who?
and I'm gonna say this with
Says
my whole
who?
chest.
Let's put this in perspective real quick. Let's put this in
Says who?
perspective real
Says
quick.
a job
man.
market.
Let's
Says who
let's
though?
just put this in perspective, man.
Says who?
What was that man's record when he left Missouri State? Tell me
Scout
that.
King,
He
cut the
had
TV off.
two games above 500.
Okay, 2 games above
I can't
500.
wait till the next 30 days.
I can't either.
I can't
Like,
wait till the next 30 days. Y'all finna
somebody's
see
gonna
that
be
all
wrong.
this.
Somebody's gonna be wrong.
You right.
If it's not Arkansas, he's
Nah,
not
we
going
talking about
anywhere,
Bible.
bro.
We talking. Okay, we gonna see. Y'all gonna be shocked.
Scout
Where
King,
else is
I
he
need to
gonna
say this.
go, Scout King? I can
Scout King,
guarantee you he ain't going to Florida. He ain't going to
I want to say
Auburn.
this.
So
I want to say this with my whole chest, Scout King. Listen, stop with the we don't know ball, or they don't know ball, they who don't know ball. Stop saying that because you don't know ball, we don't know ball. We're just speculating.
That's
All
their
of
only
this.
argument. That's facts.
It-
We're
the,
only
the,
spec.
the
I
using
don't
that
claim to be a coach. I'm a
that
fan.
is the most irritating thing to ever hear in my life. You don't know ball. Okay, well, if I don't know ball, then how have I been right about the Sam Pittman stuff? How have I been right about all of
Connor,
this other crap going on?
listen, Connor. I'm gonna be your next coach of Arkansas in 3 years. So give me some
Here you go.
respect.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's gonna be out there with
I
the same
wish-
headset on.
Hey, you
Oh,
gonna
I
hear
so wish
this,
I could hit my
Scout King?
soundboard.
Roll Tide.
Super trash, Mo. Hit that super trash
Come
button.
Hey, Scout, if you become the head coach in 3 years, baby, I'll send you my phone number. I'll coach your defense.
Boss Hog says Jimmy
look,
Johnson is the
Fireball.
next head
Wait,
coach.
I fired you back in 2023 talking when you gave me that offer. I said, you don't produce in week 1, you gone.
He said,
Man.
talking about the 3 years to take. Yeah, you don't get 3 years with Scout King. You get a week. You lose by more
That's
than 7
right.
points in a week. First week, you fired.
Bro, when did Al
You
Horford
thought
go to
you
Golden
thought
State?
you thought this coaching staff was bad. Scout King's coaching staff, whew, man, we gonna be out there on the side of the road panhandling.
Man, but in all seriousness though, like Bobby Petrino hasn't found any real success since he left Missouri State. Even when he was the offensive coordinator at Texas A&M. The only reason he found a lifeline after what's his name got fired is because he was available and Sam Pittman needed to save his job.
Right.
Nobody was blowing up Bobby Petrino's line to come be their offensive coordinator after that or head coach.
Right.
Like I like the thing about it is like he's a prolific offensive mind, but nobody trusts him and nobody likes him, and he doesn't like anybody. That matters in the coaching realm. Like, go back to what Clinton said, the circle of friends, bro, that's real. Like he wasn't lying when he said that. Like when you look at head coaches that are currently on like at schools right now, when you look at Lane Kiffin, when you look at Steve Sarkisian, all of those coaches came from a coaching tree.
Facts.
Who is Bobby Petrino's coaching tree? Who is under Bobby Petrino that's found success after?
Nobody.
No one.
Like that's what I'm saying. When you look at what was the offensive coordinator's name that he had when he was at Arkansas? Garrick McGee.
He had 3.
We hadn't heard Garrick McGee's name since he left Arkansas 14 years ago.
Right.
We hadn't heard Willie Robinson's name since he left Arkansas 14 years ago, y'all. Like Bobby Petrino
Thank
doesn't have
Jesus.
anything but his offense. He doesn't have anything else to prove. He doesn't have anything else after that. That's all I'm saying.
Hell, his
And
brother
on
didn't
top of
even
that,
want to work for him.
Mo, on top of that, if you really think that Bobby had any kind of any kind of want from any other program, A&M would have hired him as their head coach because he was already currently at that school. They would have given him an opportunity, but they didn't want him.
Yep.
Tuffy says, Sarge, did you like your drill instructor? But he got the job done. And Tuffy, I hated that man. That man tried to break me, but I wouldn't give him the satisfaction. And 4 years later, when we met up again at another duty station, he walked up to me, and I was the same rank as he was. He was like, I knew it. I could tell. So he had respect for me. But yes, when I was there, no, I did not like him, but he did whip me into shape, bro. So
That's why he tried to break you, because he saw it in you.
Yes, he tried, but I'm hard headed when it comes to that. I wasn't gonna let him defeat me.
Yeah,
that was good.
When Bobby Petrino was hired, Sam Pittman should have been fired that year, and we shouldn't even be talking about Bobby Petrino right now.
Yep.
We would be talking about Kirk Cignetti might be the head coach at Arkansas right now.
Boss Hog trolling.
It was. We could have been talking about Mike Elko. Mike Elko could be the head coach. I mean, there was several coaches that year that could have been Arkansas's head coach, and we'd be much better off today had we fired Sam Pittman in 23.
The issue is that Arkansas, the people at the top in Arkansas, they just love to be like late on everything. Like I said, man, if Arkansas hasn't found their coach, if they literally haven't found their coach and signed the dotted line by now, it's a wrap, man. It's over. Like, because there are going to be so many more jobs that come open that makes this job even less attractive. Unless they're really going to saddle up and pay the money and give them an NIL package. I don't know, man.
There's a question for you, Mo. Do you think the university has hired their person and they're holding it in their back pocket? Or do you think they are going to be waiting till the end of the season? Because you're right. I said earlier in the show, every week that goes by, the Arkansas job gets less and less attractive because other schools open up. And there's going to be a plethora of coaches fired at the end of the season.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of jobs open.
So if we were smart before the barrel got too muddy, we're going to take our drinking water out the top before we got to reach down in that barrel where the nasty water is. Mm-hmm. What say you on that?
I would like to say yes, man. I would really, really like to say yes in my heart of hearts. I really do. I would like to say, yeah, they got their guy. We just don't know about it yet. That's why all these other names are swirling around. Even when I was reading this Minnesota Gophers article about PJ Fleck, they're still throwing out Lashley. They're still throwing out Ryan Silverfield from Memphis, Alex Golish. They're still throwing around a lot of names. You know what I'm saying? And to be quite honest, they hadn't said anything about James Franklin or Dan Mullen, even though Dan Mullen was trolling on Twitter, on X the other day. But I think it's all smoke and mirrors right now. If they're really smart about this, they already have their guy. They've already signed the dotted line. He's just waiting on his season to end.
Yeah.
Other than that, we stuck with Bobby Petrino. If they haven't, we're stuck with Bobby Petrino.
Yeah, great. Hog Wild, what do you think?
Would be happy with that.
What do you think, Hog Wild?
I think that they got to have somebody like either ready to sign, because I know they technically can't sign right now because the coach they'd be going after is sitting head coach.
Unless he was just fired.
Unless he was just fired, true. Then he could be out recruiting on the trail. Mm-hmm. But if Bobby was going to be the coach, they would have already taken the interim tag off.
You would think so.
After 2 games of fight, no fight from the defense except for one player. I I don't see him being the head coach, because if that was the case, they would have already taken that off instead of losing all these recruits that we had recruited.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Scout King.
Like
Because how do you
I
lose?
told
the
How do you
y'all.
lose?
stability,
How do you
the
lose a
stability
tight
of him
end?
being here. Yeah, that's a good point.
Scout King, what do you say?
Well, I gave the breaking news on Mo's show Monday. Everybody laugh, roll their eyes. James Franklin is gonna be the next head coach because in this buyout package, they gonna offset the money, so they gonna be able to get James Franklin for a cheap price, and he can still get his money. So, and James Franklin, I mean, y'all saw what he said with Nick Saban on the thing and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? So, and y'all done made reports that this week he done already talked to Arkansas and said, "Let me see what Florida talking about." Now, on the way that goes south is cause he went down south to Florida just to peek his nose, and somebody that pissed off somebody in Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's the
I
only
agree.
reason James Franklin won't get that job. Yeah, that's the only reason he won't get that job, because somebody that pissed somebody off that he wanted to do that.
Right.
But other than that, they hoping he come back and say, "Yeah, I want the Arkansas job."
Yeah. Roger, I want to tell you, man, looks like your name's going to win for our mascot down there. Major Razor is going to be his name because it's at 61% of the soldiers in the barracks chose Major Razor. So that was your name. So good job, man. We will have his name posted underneath him, and he will there you go. Mo's got it. From this day forward, he will be known as Major Razor. So
I
good
love that
job, Jay.
name.
I like that name too.
So one thing I wanted to mention to everybody is, again, if you just come in late, that, or actually, Mo, I'll let you do it.
What?
Shout out to your watch party for the ball game tomorrow.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll be doing a watch party tomorrow night, man. Watching the exhibition game. I think I'm gonna jump on around 6:45, but the game starts at 7.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know if I'm gonna roll it to 10, but it's a strong possibility that I will, because we got to recap the game, of course. But we'll be watching the game at 7:00 until it ends, and then we'll probably jump on and recap it, and then we'll do our predictions for the Auburn game tomorrow night.
So that's where the party's going to be tomorrow at the Hog Wild podcast. So make sure you're there or be square.
Yeah.
And then,
so me and Sarge already talked about it though. Sarge is gonna do watch parties on the nights that I don't do watch parties.
Right.
So we'll work it out.
We got you covered between the two of us. We got you covered on the watch parties for the basketball season. So we'll get you squared away, and we're gonna have fun doing it.
Absolutely.
Tuffy, he said, "Hey Sarge, I need you to hit me up. I have some things I want to ask you offline. Let me know." Yeah, no problem, man. Get with I'll figure out some way you can get a hold of me. On Twitter, you can just find me on Twitter, Razorback Recon. It's got its own Twitter page now. So you can follow me there and then just send me a direct message or reach out on Discord. Yeah. And that's not a problem. But yeah, I think has anybody got anything that they'd like to add?
I was going to ask Mo the same question you asked us earlier about who you think is going to be the most breakout star of the basketball team.
Yeah.
Oh, Isaiah Sealy.
Ooh.
I think Isaiah Sealy is going to have a good year.
Who said that, Connor? Was that you that said that too?
Yeah, it was Connor.
I said Isaiah Sealy.
Isaiah Sealy is sneaky good, y'all.
Yeah.
He really is.
Do you have any concerns with him being young and just kind of, from what I've seen in him in practice, he is definitely not afraid to shoot the ball.
I think he's a gamer.
I just wonder if he tries to do too much too soon with this loaded talent we got. You don't think that's going to be a problem?
No, I don't. But my breakout player last year was Billy Richmond.
Yeah, he was pretty popular on the show tonight too. And then mine was Carter
chose him.
Knox. I seen Carter Knox. He's really he looks like he really grown into his body this year, and he looks a little more assertive on the court than he did last year. Like he looks like he belongs now.
He got that
last
confidence,
year.
man. He was a freshman last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what Billy Richmond is about to do this year.
Oh yeah, I know, man.
Like Billy Richmond is a ball of energy. Like, man, Billy Richmond is probably my favorite player on the team.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
Bill
he's gonna be a
is just second to none with his energy and his hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, you can never underestimate Billy because he's going to be on the ground. He's going to be in the crowd trying to get the ball. You just can't stop him. So
he's a two-way player, man.
Nisha says Boogie Flam. He's in Florida, Nisha.
Oh God, Nisha's trolling. Nisha is
overrated.
Hey, Sarge.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say it's kind of nice to know that my boss agrees with me on Isaiah Sealy.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. That was
Hey, I mean, to be fair, you got. I can't say that my viewers keep the lights on. It's technically you that keep the lights on for me. Man. So yeah, you definitely are.
Somebody asked earlier if you were in a pine box, and I was like,
no. So yes, I know it looks like I'm in a crate, but this is actually a cabin that I built by hand.
Oh well,
that's
good
what's
job,
up, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you watch that dude on YouTube, Scout? What's his name of his channel? Scout Outdoors. Basically, he just builds like a whole bunch of stuff, and basically he bought a abandoned house in the middle of nowhere, and him and his girlfriend, she's his wife now. They're renovating the whole entire house, and they live off the grid, like completely. They got goats, they got goats, pigs. They drink water out of a well. Man, it's dope.
Yeah.
I'm kind of going that direction right now. Like I said, it's not a big cabin. It's not like I just built cut down a bunch of trees and built a house, but it's like 30 foot long by like 14 foot wide. So I mean, it's cozy.
Damn.
It keeps me comfortable, and
Damn, you built that yourself?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had help with my dad or whatever, on the side or whatever.
That's what's up, bro.
I did the walls, the support work, the framework or whatever. I did the insulation, the electrical, the plumbing. Everything in here is me or my dad.
Man, we got a damn contractor in here.
Yeah,
We didn't
Bob
even know.
Vila, home improvement. Hey Jeff, man, listen. If you ever want to come on the show, bro, just hit that link. You're more than welcome. This show's for everybody. You ain't got to be nobody special to come on the show, man. We just a bunch of dudes having fun talking about the sports we love. So anytime, man, you are more than welcome to come on the show.
I
just pick a show unlike tonight where I don't have to hear myself twice and drive myself nuts all show. But we'd love to have you, man.
Well, Sarge, can I put my you said the last remark? Can I go?
Yeah, well, this is what I'm going to do.
Since it's a coaching search.
Hold on. I'm going to give you your time. This is what I want you to do. We're going to take this around the horn here for the final question. Is one, I want your prediction on the game, because I know Mo's going to do it again, but this is my show, so we're going to give it on my show. But I want your prediction, and then I want you to give your last word, whatever you got, and then we'll move on down the line. So go ahead. You're first. Well, let's start off with you.
This is the Auburn game?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, what I want you to do is I want you to give the prediction for the Auburn-Arkansas game and the Arkansas-Cincinnati basketball game. Give them both.
I don't know about basketball. I ain't a basketball guy.
Well, it's on you,
Scout King.
Scout King, yeah.
Oh,
when he on your show, Mo, he don't ever stop talking. On my show, I can't get him to talk.
No, I mean, I thought you were talking to Bo, but
No, you.
Nah.
okay. For the Arkansas score, I'm gonna go where I told you 17-10. Arkansas win.
Okay.
Okay, for the basketball score, like I say, I say 82-76.
Mm.
Arkansas win that game. Okay, and for my last words, since it's a coaching search, I'm just throwing it out there for I don't know who listening. I told you I'd come to Arkansas for $1.5 million for a 6-year deal. And I got a $1.5 million buyout. You'll get me for cheap, and I'm go at least get 2 playoff appearances in Arkansas. Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tonka, before we go any further, stop sending broccoli to Scout King. Okay? You guys need to
Yeah,
stop it.
he's my best customer. What you talking about?
Stop it.
Right.
Get some help. All right, Mo. We'll go to you in the middle.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead and get your drink first. You want? I didn't mean to interrupt your drink.
Man, I think that Arkansas is going to lose this game by 3 points. I think it's going to be 31-28 Auburn. You know what I mean? I until they beat somebody, I have to pick them to lose. We're
Well,
gonna
I feel
play them
ya.
close. We're gonna score a lot. We're gonna score points, and we're gonna get a lot of yards. Taylor Green is gonna rush for 150 yards. He's gonna throw for 500, and we're still gonna lose. So I'm gonna. You know what? I'll go 35. I'll go Auburn 35, Arkansas 28. I think that Arkansas is gonna lose by at least a touchdown.
Okay.
For the basketball game, I think Arkansas is going to beat Cincinnati. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game because they're going to still be trying to find themselves. It's an exhibition. Everybody's not going to be going full speed. You're going to see a lot of players. You're going to see DJ Wagner out there. You're going to see Darius Acuff, Malik Thomas. You're going to see a lot of the freshmen because I think that Calipari is going to try to push these freshmen tomorrow night, man, to see what they really got.
I can agree.
I think Arkansas is going to win 67-58.
67-58.
I think it's gonna be a low scoring game.
Okay. Tonka. Before you go, any last words, Mo? Anything else you would like to add?
No, man. I'm just glad to be here, man. I'm glad you're doing your thing, Sarge. You and Hogwild YT, man. I love this dynamic duo that y'all are building. Man, it's just another extension of the family, man. All familiar faces. Just a different platform, man, and we here to support you, bro.
You know,
I'm proud of you.
They
Sarge.
talk about the coaching tree. You the top of the podcast tree, and we fall under you.
I came off OD's tree.
Yeah, well, I coming off of your
know
tree, so
well, there it is. There it is.
We gotta love it. All right,
You know what I'm
Tonka.
saying?
So
no
since
championship.
y'all came off of OD Street, does that mean we get to call OD Pawpaw? Because I'm
Yeah.
going to start calling him Pawpaw
I guess
OD.
so.
Is what I'm going to start calling him. Just get
That's
ready,
big bro
OD.
to me.
I'm
With no
calling him Pawpaw.
That's
championship.
big bro to me.
Scout King talking about no championships.
With no championships.
He's still
You bet
vying
he is,
for a
Scout
job.
King.
He trying to get out that truck so bad he can't stand it.
You right.
Lord have mercy.
I think Auburn beats Arkansas. I think it'll be close. I think Auburn will probably squeak out a win by 3. What did I say my score was? 38-35?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And for basketball, I actually think, because the weird thing about Arkansas basketball is, for whatever reason, it don't matter who the coach is, for whatever reason, Arkansas comes out in that exhibition game and they always play like their hair is on fire.
They
I mean,
do.
a couple of years ago, we beat, who was it that we beat a couple of years ago that was like a preseason number 1 or
Kansas?
number 2 team in the nation?
Kansas.
Yeah.
We beat Purdue.
And just,
I thought it was Purdue.
yeah, and
It
just,
was
Purdue.
Kansas and
yeah,
Purdue.
Purdue, and just beat them down in the exhibition game. Had me thinking we was going to cut down the nets after watching that game, right?
I know,
So
right?
I think the same thing is going to happen tomorrow night. I think Arkansas is going to come out with their hair on fire. I think the freshmen are going to go crazy. And I think Arkansas fans are going to be happy that we're going to be playing more than 8 guys on the team, that you're going to get to see everybody on the bench get some game time because he's got a really deep team this year. So I think Arkansas, you know what? I think Arkansas scores a hundo. I'll take Arkansas
Mm.
104. I'll say Cincinnati can't hold up to that Arkansas defense because, no matter what it is, I'm going to be for the defense. And I say it's going to be 104. Cincinnati's going to only have 82.
Mm.
All
Okay.
right.
All
Connor?
I'm probably wrong, but
Well, I mean, we're taking the broccoli into account, so don't worry.
I'm
right,
gonna do
right.
something. I'm gonna do something that I haven't done all season. Arkansas is going to be playing at home against Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be in the rain like it was against A&M. May not be a delay because I don't think it's supposed to be thunderstorms, just straight rain. So
It's supposed to rain.
there's going to be a lot of moving the ball on the ground this game.
I think Washington is going to eat.
I think that benefits Arkansas more so than it does Auburn to an extent. They're going to fight tooth and nail. They're going to bring this. They're going to play a full 4-quarter game for the first time this season, on both sides of the ball. And I'm going to predict that 28-27 in the fourth quarter, Bobby Petrino and his company score the touchdown and bring it to 27. They're down by 1. They're going to go for it or go for 2 on the last play of the game, and they're not going to convert, and we're going to lose 28-27.
Okay.
So you think it's going to be a 1-point loss? That's not a bad pick, though.
No. How about basketball? Did you say basketball?
Cincinnati, I don't know nothing about Cincinnati. Don't know nothing about basketball. Everybody knows.
Just take a wild guess. You don't have to even give a score. Who's winning, Hogs or Cincy?
Everybody knows that I don't lie about this stuff when I say I don't know much about football, just like I don't know much about basketball. All I know is baseball. And I'm going to tell you right now, just what I would like to see, not a guess, but what I would like to see, 92-68.
Okay.
Arkansas?
Blowout.
Come out, be dominant. Yeah, come out, be dominant. Arkansas come up, put 92 points up on Cincinnati, and just shut them out. Just make it look like a walk in the park.
Okay. Hog Wild.
Y'all remember the Notre Dame game?
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas is about to be Notre Dame against Auburn because I think Hugh Freeze's team is done with him. Over there begging like a child for daddy's approval. I think we're going to blow Auburn out. Auburn's defense is going to give up on the offense because their offense is literally one of the worst in the nation. And we're going to dog walk them. I'm changing my score to 52-10.
Ooh,
damn.
You going out there on
I don't
a
know
limb.
about 52.
Sheesh.
Taylor's about to have I know he's not in the Heisman race, but he's going to have his Heisman moment.
All right.
Okay.
I will finish
this.
it up, and I will say,
Oh, and Arkansas wins in basketball by 40 points.
okay. I will say Auburn Arkansas game for the first time since week 2. I'm gonna pick them to win, and I think it's gonna be a close one because it's gonna be wet. It's gonna be a ball on the ground game. If the weather, comes like they say it's supposed to. I'm going to say Arkansas wins finally at home, breaks the streak, and is 24-21. We win by 3. And it's going to be because of the ground game. Washington and Russell are going to have big games along with Taylor. I don't think Auburn's defense can stop the running game if you had all three of those guys going. And they win one for the Gipper as Bobby Petrino. The Hogs and Cincinnati game, I'm going to also go with the Hogs, but I'm not going to go as crazy as you fellas. I'm going to say, 82-76 Arkansas, because I do believe it's an exhibition. I do believe the defense is going to be a little more lax than it would be if it was a game that counted. So I think there's going to be a few free buckets here and there that they necessarily wouldn't get in a regular season game. And I do believe, like Mo said, you're going to see a little bit of everybody, because Kyle's going to want to see what these guys can do against other competition for the first time. And I think we'll get a good...
that's what I said, Sarge.
Did I interrupt you when you were talking? I'm just kidding, Scout King. I love you.
82-76. I said 82-76. You go come on, man. You got to do better than that.
Well, I got a smooth brain. Did we pick the same numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll say 85-78 then. Gee, does that make you feel better?
Lord.
Well, because, man, that ain't right.
Man, get you some sleep,
You
Scout
already
King.
screwed me up on the name. No, Mo, you supposed to
I
get it.
cannot believe you still hold that up. Bro, he was never going to be Snot-Nosed Sarge. That was not going to be his name.
I said Sarge is Snot-Nosed.
Yeah. I can't even. It was so ridiculous. I don't even remember what it is. But I love you, Scout King. I do, man.
Real quick. This year, there's already 2 SEC openings for a coaching position in Arkansas and Florida. At the end of this year, there could be a total of 6.
Yeah. Are you talking about football?
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody had a question for you too, real quick. We can touch on this real quick. You got a minute to? Was what you thought about the Tennessee coach going to the San Francisco Giants?
So, obviously, it sucks because but I understand where Vitello's coming from. He obviously wants to be one of the first coach to do it on both ends of that spectrum. He wants to be the first coach to win a World Series and a national championship in the MLB. So, more power to him if he wants to do that and go for that kind of thing. I feel like maybe in the future, if he does, hit that goal, he could always come back to Arkansas, because he loves Arkansas just as much as the next guy, like Dave Van Horn does. Him telling Dave Van Horn that he should give Matt Hobbs the position after he leaves is encouraging to see that Vitello has that trust in Matt Hobbs, because they have a connection too. I would just like to say that maybe Matt Hobbs would be okay to pick for a pick, but I'd like to see somebody at that head coaching spot that has some experience coaching a team like a Van Horn or Vitello. And you can't, just because Vitello's gone, it doesn't mean that you should just roll over and give it to Matt Hobbs. I don't want to see Van Horn. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Hunter Yurchek come in there after he retains his job this year and say, "Okay, baseball's not my concern. I'm just going to pick one out of a hat. This is going to be our next coach." Can't do that. Not at all. So that's all I got to say about it. But yeah, give it to Matt Hobbs if that's the fit.
All right. Ken Ray, did we improve on likes for this live? Bro, we are right on track. It seems like we get 25 per show right now, so we'll take it.
That's good.
We got 19 people still here at the end of the show at 10:30. I couldn't ask for more. I appreciate you all. We will be back Sunday to break down this Arkansas Auburn game, and we will probably be streaming the game on Razorback Recon Saturday. So if you want to watch the game, you want to come hang out with us, we're gonna stream the game, and
That's a big announcement, Sarge. You gonna be streaming the game Saturday, bro?
yeah, we're gonna take we gonna make streaming great again. I guess I shouldn't have said that, but I'm just, you got to be funny. You can't be, if you can't laugh, then I mean, what's fun in life? But I appreciate everybody, Mo. We appreciate you swinging in, man. It means a lot to me to have you come in and visit on the show.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I love being a guest, man. It's much, like Tuffy said, it's much easier to be a panelist than a host.
Man, I'm telling you, I got a lot of respect for what you do, man, because I'm back here with, I need about 2 more arms and 2 monitors more.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot, bro.
It's crazy, but we're going to get it figured out. We're going to get it going.
If you stream the game, I'm jumping on Saturday to watch the game with y'all.
Right on.
I promise you that.
It's coming. We're going to be here. And I'll have a spot for you.
Hey, Sarge.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you and Mo and for Scout King.
Okay.
Scout King, would you be interested in going mano-a-mano coaching, me against you? We'll put together a team. We'll figure out an age, like maybe we'll keep it with kids, right, to make it fun. We'll say 5th and 6th graders, right? You put together a team of 5th and 6th graders. I put together a team. We go against each other for fun and to trash talk, and we do it for charity. What do you say?
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I can do that.
There you go.
I think that'd be fun.
Then we can settle this whole coaching thing.
Just wait till I get my new camera, man. I got to get my vlogging camera together, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, think about it, Mo. I mean, think about it. If we don't get it started off too long, we've got another big job. So,
man,
you never know.
Whatever.
Hey, just don't hold your breath, man. Don't hold your breath.
Mo, you been working out? Mo, you been working out, bro?
I have, bro. I have. Y'all don't know. I've lost like 100 pounds. I've lost like 100.
I see you over there.
Pounds in the past. I've lost over 100 pounds, man. I'm down to like 270. I was
I can do that too. Look.
I see you, Hog Wild YT. Hold on, let me see what I got.
So you saying you was Gerald Farrod? So you saying you was Gerald Farrod?
What?
You was Gerald Farrod in Arkansas?
Huh?
You was saying you was number 95 in Arkansas?
Nah. I
100 pounds ago.
I was as big as Ian Jafar, bro, but I carry my weight well, so I'm tall, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah.
I weigh more. I
Mo
weigh
made me
more
look
than Ian Jafard, but I don't look like it.
Mo made me look like a midget, dude, standing next to him. He got out the car, and I was like, "Dang!" I'm used to seeing him just sitting down in the chair, and he's Mo.
People don't know how big I am in real life, though.
Mo
when people meet
put together
me in real life, they surprised.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, all right, gentlemen, we're going to cut it off and let y'all get some rest, and we will see you tomorrow on the Hog Wild podcast for the live stream of the basketball game, and then we'll see you again Saturday for the live stream of the football game. So between the Hog Wild podcast and Recon with the Sarge, we're going to bring you everything you can need to see about the Razorback athletics.
Big facts.
So, Sarge,
what do you want now?
Question,
I'm trying to end the show, man.
Hey, I know, but it's important.
He's trying to talk more now at the end.
Right. Where was this in the beginning?
Scout King got to keep me up. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, Mo.
Later, brother.
Listen. I'm just saying they running his tomorrow. I mean, on Saturday.
Yeah, he's doing his. Yeah, I'm just focusing on my own channel now.
Okay. I ain't know that.
Everything.
I was like, how Sarge's gonna do that?
No, he's gonna do his thing, and I'm gonna do mine now because I had to cut back because of. Man, running a show, run you ragged, bro. So I got a lot of respect for what he does too. Because having a job and trying to run a show is crazy. So it's So yeah, we just doing
Hunter turned into a dog.
Yeah, that broccoli kick in turned him into a dog.
There he is.
Wow.
He got that Labrador.
That's a good dog to have.
Tonka knows what I'm talking about.
They smart.
But hey, I appreciate all you guys in the barracks. I appreciate everybody stopping in and staying along. We hit 26 likes. I do believe that's a new high for the show. So that's awesome. Mello, man, hey, bro, I need you to get with me because I'd like you to be part of our basketball live streams. We're going to do them opposite of Mo. When Mo doesn't do them, we're going to do them here on this show. So I want you to be a part of that. So you get with me so we could work something out, man, because I really would like you to be part of that because you know ball. And that's what I want, some knowledge on the show with us.
Ball knowers.
So let me know if you want to do that, man. We'd love to have you. And on that note, Tonka, Scout King, I appreciate you guys hanging with us to the end. And we will see you again Saturday if you come to watch the stream. Scout King, I know you go to, I'm just saying, streams. No love lost there. We'll see you Sunday for the Auburn recap.
I guess I gotta do split duty.
Yeah, you can come on both. That way you get all the talking you want in because you come on ours and talk, you go to his and talk, and we'll get you double duty. Yeah, get with me on Discord, Mello, for
all
real.
Right.
Transplanted can get you an invite into my Discord, and we will get together for sure. And appreciate the Hogs Health. Jeff, great takes as always. Hog fan Shane, it was good to see you. I need to give everybody a shout out here. Tuffy, it was great to have you, man. We want to get you on the show, get you start coming on. Let's scroll up here. Arky Joe, I hope you get I know what's going on with you, man, and I do apologize for calling you out because I didn't realize that. But I do, and I understand. So I hope everything gets better for you. Ken Ray, appreciate you coming through. Mrs. Sarge is still awake. I might be in trouble. I might have been too loud. Let's see. All them faithful guys stayed all the way to the Camo gang. Appreciate you coming through, man. We always love seeing you. Roger, it was nice to see you in the barracks tonight. And Transplanted, always doing what he does in the barracks. He running the barracks, keeping that barracks in order. And let's see. I know Miss Kathy was in here earlier. Nisha was in here earlier. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. And what I probably do is I started to need to call roll call at the beginning of the show to get you guys in formation and ready to go. And from me, the Sarge, for the other guy, and from Major Razor, we bid you guys a good night, and you are dismissed.